Are we gonna shapeshift? I think so. Let's shapeshift again like we did last summer. So we are set up here. This is the Shapeshifting Detective. This is not by the same company that made Contradiction. It is by a different group who we will probably be getting to know quite a bit lately. We have Diavecchi Studios Limited and Wales Interactive. So they also make a lot of FMV games, and this is one of them. I have several others. I played a little bit, not the whole thing, of one of their other games a couple years ago, Dark Knights with Poe and Monroe, but this is kind of similar to that. Actually, I think Poe and Monroe are actually in this. This came out before the Poe and Monroe game. There's also a game we are going to probably play at some point called The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, which there is actually a sequel coming out to that pretty soon, and I want to get that played. But yeah, we're going to be learning quite a bit from these guys. That and also a little message to you guys. You guys did a trailer for a game like 5 years ago called Gamer Girl, and then you canceled it because some people on Twitter got mad about it. Release it, you cowards. Release it. I want to stream it. It looks so cheesy. I wanted to stream it real bad. Okay, but anyway. Shapeshifting Detective. We'll go ahead and let the game explain the premise here. This looks like how Poe and Monroe started.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock, and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief Dupont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Hey, Rupert Booth, that's Jenks. He's not actually playing Jenks, but he's going to be in this.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, okay. I'm Sam, and I don't have a face. Who are you? Or the trash? Who are you?
Exactly. Rewind.
Oh. Oh. I didn't keep my mouth shut, so this all is going over again. Wait, we're not gonna have to watch the whole intro, are we? Oh my gosh, we are. I can't skip it.
You're listening to
No
Radio
way.
August. Dark
What?
Nights with Poe and Monroe.
What?
It's 5 o'clock, and I'm Alice Monroe with your August
Okay,
update.
thanks, game,
August
for
police are appealing for information
making
following the
us
murder
watch
of
the intro
21-year-old
again.
Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night.
So,
Chief Dupont
is
calling
this
the
telling
crime a
us
violent
that
and
sometimes we're
despicable
gonna
act?
not want to
Anyone
talk to
with
somebody?
information about
But
the murder is
I'm
urged
very
to get in
confused
touch
here, guys,
via the
because,
department's
like,
confidential tip hotline.
why I
It's
didn't
horrible,
send them into a dimension
Indeed
that's a
it is.
chessboard. You know? So, like, how do I even know when I'm supposed to not talk to somebody? I can't do that without that. Hi, buddy. I'm back.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Hello. By the way, I just love, like, real actor, and then it just, like, freezes. This is so gloriously 90s, because I'm really old, and I grew up when these games were being hailed as, like, the future of gaming. Like, I'm trying to think, like, there are, like, the Seventh Guest, the Phantasmagoria games, the second, but only the second Gabriel Knight game. I'm trying to think of some other, like, FMV games that were pretty notable. Oh yeah, Fox Hunt. A friend of mine was a very big fan of that one. And but anyway, let's see. I think I need to click on the trash can. I will keep. Oh, okay. I'm not going to talk.
You know why you're here, don't you?
No. Actually, I mean, literally, I don't.
The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
This time. Yes?
It's a rhetorical question. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood?
Yes?
Splendid. If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated. Deprecated.
Oh, not that. Does that involve a
I
mind probe?
expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpet's priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
Hey, also, we're gonna see this lady again when we do, Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. She plays a different character in that. But anyway, how long am I staying for? Let me think about that. My name's Sam, by the way, apparently. I think I'm going to stay... I'm not sure.
That's fine. It's yours for as long as you want it. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Visitors, you say?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment.
The what?
It's deathly quiet.
I love how frantic the editing is, too. I genuinely do. It just makes me so jumpy. It's like constant jump scares. The murder?
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
The chief? What am I, Solid Snake here? Metal Gear? A murder? What chief?
Chief DuPont. He's the one who booked the room for you.
Was he paying for
You
my
look
room?
lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief.
Oh, yeah.
Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Okay.
Just finishing.
Hello. Are you predicting the future? I'm just looking for my room. That's a... let's see. Predicting the future? Yeah.
You don't believe?
Nope.
That's okay. Sometimes life is just a stream of coincidences. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Bronwyn, pleased to meet you. I'm, Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
I just said I don't believe in that stuff, so I'm going to be very contradictory and say sure.
So, what's your question, Sam?
Are you guilty? Or will I win? That one seems weird to ask. I'm just gonna say, will I win? I'm not gonna say what, just win in general.
The Fool. I'm going to see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam? Enjoy the journey.
You gonna explain what the
But
fool
remember,
means?
not everything is winnable. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. Now, which room are you in, Sam?
Yeah, whatever. I'll be up front. I'm in the last on the left.
Good. We're neighbors. Just knock if you need me.
Maybe the people sensed it. Sensed
Nope,
something
it's a
was
Decker
wrong,
radio.
just behind my eyes. But they didn't comprehend the true horror. The bag lady was getting hungry.
Can I tune the radio?
Spare some change, a homeless man said. He wore torn clothes
I'll turn off the radio. No, we'll keep
and
it on.
smelled of urine. The
Oh,
worm
great.
probed.
Go to my room. I don't want to hear about this anymore. This thing's smelling of what? No, we will not be listening to this. All right, this is a nice room. I'd stay in a place like this. Quaint 4-poster bed, nice dresser. Okay, slow down a little bit, buddy. Oh man. Okay, we're moving real fast here. I'm getting. All right. So I'm Sam right now. We don't know Sam's face. Sam is a unisex name. So there's kind of like, I see there's like a woman and a man potential face here, but clearly we are not
So
meant
George
to know
found
that.
out that there was a great place he could sleep,
Let's hail a
better
cab.
than the street or the
Visit
shelters.
the
Good,
chief.
you got my message.
Hey!
Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
Hi, Jenks. I mean, DuPont. Yes, I'm Sam.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam.
Wait,
That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
wait a minute. Hang on. Rewind for a second there. I thought they told me you wouldn't know who I really was, but you're like, oh yeah, we know that's not true. What do you know, Jenks? Have you figured me out? All right. Dorota Shaw? And why the No, let's start with Dorota Shaw.
Yes. Keep up,
Tell me,
Sam.
I'm asking more
That's the
about
girl
her.
who was murdered?
Yes, I'm asking more about her. Okay, mine. Why the tarot readers?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Crazy.
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. And that's why I didn't take it seriously.
Okay, makes sense. Why isn't she in jail? Despite the fact that you have very flimsy reasoning to arrest her.
Because things. I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Hey, I heard Dorota was saying something mean on social media, so there you go. There's your... You can arrest her now. Can you do it? Nope. No. I'll try.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
Wait. Help me out? Wait. Who are you, anyway? Are you a private investigator, or are you a police chief, or what? Anyway, help me out.
Do I have to spell it out? I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork.
My problem?
Your old town? The problem?
Huh?
Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Okay. Okay, so we have some things we can ask about. Is this, like, gonna be a thing we, like, see them making all... This is something Dr. Decker does, too, so I think this is just the style. Let's see. Oh, I could delete that one. Interesting. Where was Dorota killed? We can move Violet. Was like, tell me about Dorota.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
Okay, when was she killed?
Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
Okay. Oh yeah, so that's a mechanic from this game. I do know this. It actually randomizes at the start of a playthrough who the actual killer is. So there's no like canon path. We have to actually figure this out of who the killer is. I don't know if he's a potential or not. But yeah, it's very similar to another old 90s FMV game called Ripper, which is pretty fun to watch if you haven't ever at least watch a playthrough of it. I think it's be kind of a headache to get installed on a modern computer. Let's see, do you have an alibi for last night? Yeah, let's just go ahead and ask him that.
Do I have an alibi for last night?
Yes.
I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
Okay. Where was Dorota killed?
In her bedroom. She was naked.
Okay.
Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me.
What was that?
Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Gold coin in the mouth. Wait, it was gold coins on the eyes to go through the river Styx, right? Mythology bros, help me out here. Because my first thought was like, is this some sort of like Greek cult thing or what? But anyway, what do we know? Or what can you tell me about? Let's do that. What can you tell me about Violet?
Board here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
Nothing.
She told you she's taking pills, didn't she?
What?
Let me handle Violet. She didn't kill anyone.
Wait a minute. No, she didn't tell me she was taking pills. Lovely late. What? You got a little sweet on Violet there? You want to leave her out for reasons? Hey, get off your phone. Okay, what do we know, Jenks? Tell me that.
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Okay, fine. See you later.
There are different elements here that I'd like to discuss.
Let's head back to the guest house.
Firstly, the idea of a circus. Now, when you go to the circus, everything's massive and it's a crazy experience.
You know, I'm going to turn that radio off because I think the constant noise in my head is going to cause me to go crazy. We could go to the room.
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Okay, so one of the mechanics of this, because I am the shape-shifting detective, and the game just kind of, throws you into this, is I can actually become one of these other characters. So that will actually unlock different dialogue. Also, of course, we have the potential problem of ever getting discovered. Were we to get discovered, that would not be good. So, anyway, leave. Violet, Bronwyn, Rain, Lexi. Let's go talk to Violet.
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Yes, I can't actually say that, but I'm going to say it, yes. Just, Chief DuPont said you're taking pills. No. Did you know Dorota?
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
The way you said that made me think you don't think that at all.
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
I was just about to make a joke about that, because she got slaughtered. So Dorota was nice, I say, apparently not reading social cues.
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
Oh! Really? You don't say. I was getting that impression from what you were saying. She was she?
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend? Where do I find this guy?
Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Okay. Who are the other guests?
The tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
You don't like? Why do you want them to
They
leave?
may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Hobos? Killers? Okay, killers I get. What about the hobos?
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't it? But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam. I think I'll get the sign changed.
You want to call it the Hobo Hotel? Something? I don't know. What were you doing last night?
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember.
Oh no.
I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
Okay. Have you ever been to Rhoda's house?
I've driven by it, never actually been in it.
Chief DuPont said you're taking pills. What for?
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety.
Oh.
I'm a very anxious person.
Clozapine's for schizophrenia, isn't it? Apparently I know that.
I don't know, Dr. Sam. You tell me.
I don't know, lady. Okay. Okay. And so part of the mechanics is I can go back to my room, turn into, say, the chief, and then come back and talk to her as the chief as well. And it'll change depending on like who you actually are. But right now I'm just Sam. All right. But apparently I'm some sort of, I don't know, like, am I a changeling? Am I an alien? Am I a fae? I don't know. But apparently I work for, the British version of the Men in Black or something. Alright, visit Bronwyn. Let's do
Sam,
that.
is it?
Yep, here I am in your
sensing
room.
you're not here for a reading.
You would be correct. I have some questions. Questions about murder.
Chief DuPont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Why should I? Why should I? I do want to ask that.
All I'm asking is that you dig a little deeper than the chief. I had nothing to do with Dorota's death.
Except, you predicted her murder.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
How did you predict the murder?
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions.
Oh, vibe murder, got it.
Tarot can be very powerful.
Alright, can't you ask who the killer is? There you go, there's a good question.
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
Okay. Where were you at 9 p.m. last night?
In my room, reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Okay, saved you from your book? Yeah, wait, you didn't leave your room. I want to ask, how did she save you, particularly?
She came to my room to chat for a little while.
Okay.
That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
Okay, so Lexi and Bronwyn have a shared alibi. Let's remember that. You think Violet is trashy, do you?
I said the book was trashy.
Oh, okay.
Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
And this is a nice place. You gotta admit that. Anyway, see you later. All right, the Decker radio. Yeah, Dr. Decker is an interesting figure we'll get into in a future game. Let's see, Rain.
You must be a new guest, or you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
I won't shake your hand. No, I will. I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way, so it's cold showers from there on in.
Oh, great.
It really bugs me.
You're a night shower kind of person? Okay. I respect that. What do you know about Dorota?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Okay. Who's the next victim? So we already found out that's not going to work. Do you have any connection to Dorota at all?
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
Okay. Well, that's what the killer would say. Yeah, I'm going to say that. I'm going to be cheeky.
Spoken like the true killer. Posing as a detective, trying to frame someone else for the murder.
Oh, you got me on that one. Good job. Good job. I like you already. How did you predict the murder?
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
What did it... No, we found out what it told. Well, I actually do want to hear what his version of the story is. What did it tell you?
Piecemeal. Not everything in one reading. The last one we did showed a young woman being murdered. Young, talented, probably red-headed.
Well, you know, Violet also is a redhead. So how did you know it was Dorota, right? Tell me about the special tarot deck.
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent.
Mm-hmm.
With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
Okay. Can I see it? May I see it?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Okay. What were you doing last night?
I was in my room. Praying, actually.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe in God, but I was still praying.
Oh, okay.
It didn't work.
Praying about what? What didn't work? I don't care about what you believe in. What didn't
My
work?
prayer that the girl would be safe.
Oh, okay. All right, tune the radio. Let's turn.
Apart when the beast came through.
We'll turn the radio back on.
I tried to defy the beast a couple.
Now Lexi.
Hi, Sam, is it?
Yes.
Come on in, make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
All right. So you're the third tarot reader, and remember, Lexi and Bronwyn are going to be able to verify or have a problem with each other's stories. Did you know Dorota?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm a bit nervous.
It's okay. Okay. How did you know she was going to die?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
The happy squirrel. Death, the devil. Okay. My knowledge of tarot comes almost entirely from playing the Persona games. Many such cases. But I think the devil, I think, is not actually that bad of a card. And I don't know if death is that bad of a card either, like to get. Maybe death, we'll say that, because the happy squirrel is not a real card. I'm sorry, I'm going to be real serial here.
Everybody thinks that. It's such a cliche. The death card doesn't even mean death. Most of the time.
Okay. So what is the most dangerous tarot card?
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want no matter the cost.
You drew the Five of Swords for Dorota?
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know. Swords in general are bad.
Swords are bad. In many such cases. How well do you know Bronwyn?
She's like my big sister, so
Okay.
pretty well.
Okay, so you're close. You think she killed her?
No.
Okay. Why did you come to August? That's a really good question. Why are you guys here doing your reading?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards of Rain.
Oh.
Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Oh, great. Nice. So wait, you just do whatever the cards tell you?
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
Well, yeah, what's this job?
I didn't say job. I said job.
What? A job?
Okay. we make a cheese obelisk, a chob, and depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions.
Yeah, you're lying.
No, you don't.
Well, we're gonna come back later as one of the other two and get that out of you. What were you doing last night? I want to hear that.
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
Okay, so far their stories corroborate. Can I see your nails?
No, I mean, yeah.
Show them off.
I've already cleaned it off.
You already cleaned it off. Already? Really? Okay.
It's on fire, even though I'm writing.
I don't know about that one. Let's see. Time
freezes.
Oh, we
It's
could.
6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible.
There you go, you got your answer.
Our respectable victim and her family. This weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival.
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Oh boy. Hey, Dark Clouds, that's a great game. I love that. Keep investigating. Yes.
Not running. That draws attention.
I don't want to go to the next chapter
Walk
yet.
briskly and
I like how I have
away
to
from
drive
the
to the
heat
next
and the shadows
chapter.
of-
Okay, let's do some Shapeshifty. I'm now the chief.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Okay.
Last, so full of people, none of them know.
Who knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
How's Bronwyn been?
Oh, that's cool. We got.
What were you doing last night?
We can
How's
actually.
Bronwyn been?
There's actually like a voiceover. That's cool.
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it I asked you to do again?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude. You're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
Oh, that's okay.
What were you doing last night?
Yeah.
Claude, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember. I checked
That
my
confirms it.
diary and there's no entry, so I was probably here, as always.
Probably.
I don't know.
How can you not remember, Violet?
Which is exactly what I said in my statement. Don't try and get me to contradict myself.
All right.
Trawl through the charity
Simple
shops,
enough.
ready for the next time.
Let's talk about.
Chief DuPont. What a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you really, Bronwyn Castle?
Oh.
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white? You don't know what to file me
What?
under.
I
and
love that game,
makes
though.
you uncomfortable. Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
Oh.
You're a con artist. You're a murderer.
So this is the chief saying this. So the chief does actually think that she killed Dorota, but
You're a con artist.
we're not gonna go straight to the urine.
I haven't asked anyone for a penny.
Okay. Anyway,
Peace would
bye.
release him and grant him peace in his final years.
Right.
Good evening, Chief DuPont.
Dorota's family. What does the tarot say about them?
I can do a reading if you want.
Yes. No. Yes.
I think yes. I don't know why I wouldn't.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Bronwyn never been arrested?
Yeah.
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character.
Yeah, you get your satanic D&D speech out of here.
Lexi ever been in trouble with the police?
No. Not to my knowledge. She's sweet and innocent.
Okay.
Or haven't you picked up on that yet?
All right, cool. I could have also asked him, but I don't know if he'd be honest with us. Okay.
He'd assume the location would be somewhere on Earth.
And Lexi.
Oh, Chief Inspector.
What were you doing?
Give me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
Okay, so he is a police officer.
Tell me
So he
about
was
Bronwyn.
he was earlier saying that his guys are too incompetent to solve this. That's why he hired me? Is that what I heard? All right, tell me about Bronwyn.
She's an Aquarius. Her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
Is she your leader? Has she killed before?
She killed before. I love it.
Are you prepared to go to jail for her?
Let's ask that one.
Jail? What for? I haven't done anything wrong.
Aiding and abetting a criminal.
I don't need
I don't
reason.
need a
I love
reason.
that one. No, but aiding
and
and
abetting.
Yeah.
I'll aid and abet Bronwyn to the day I die, but she's not a criminal.
Okay.
Why are you here in August?
Yeah.
Well, it's not for the nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go. I guess you could call it destiny.
Okay, that's consistent so far.
Do you know anyone here? What's wrong with the nightlife?
It's a small town. There's probably no nightlife, so let's ask
Do you
that.
know anyone here?
No, I can honestly swear I don't know any Augustivs? Augustonians? Augustins until we got here.
What were
Okay.
you doing last night?
Yeah, I want to know if you tell the chief the same thing you told, quote unquote, me.
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on a Bron can vouch for me.
Okay. That's consistent so far.
Dr. Hanako Yutani and Dr. Wolfgang Whitfield were all experts in.
All right. Let's become Violet.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
All right. Ooh, I could go talk to Chief DuPont. So obviously you can't go see the person who you're disguised as the person. But let's go as Violet and talk to the chief.
Hi,
Oh, wait.
Hi.
I
Hi,
got that
I'm
mixed
Chief
up.
DuPont.
I clicked on the wrong thing and I totally... All right, we're going to do Violet. Yeah. I
Hello,
thought I was
I'm
back at the
Violet.
menu where I choose who to go visit.
I'm Violet.
All right, leave.
Been man-made. The hole was drilled or otherwise created over
All right,
50
yeah,
million years
Violet is
ago,
no longer an option.
long before.
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
No, thank you. Okay.
Let's say okay. You should be able to go and visit the original to see who has the best psychotic break. Yes.
Great. What do you want to know about?
The murder. My love life. Sam.
Ooh, yeah. I want to know your opinion on Sam, aka me.
Ah. The moon. A card of illusion and deception. It shines, but really it's just a dusty old rock. Seems there's more to our detective friend than meets the eye.
Did
All
you
right.
sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
Ooh, a bluff. I like it.
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think it's mine?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
Ooh. Leave. No. That's not my vampire book. No.
Not sure that's wise, said Dr. Remington, clearly
Let's
echoing
talk to
the
Rain.
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
Gallagher.
How long are you planning to be here?
That's right, Rain.
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave.
I
Or
want you to leave now.
Kick us out, obviously.
What if I kicked you out right now?
How did you know Dorota was going to die? Why do you think the police suspect Bronwyn?
We've kind of already
How
got
did
the
you
answer
know
to that
Dorota
one.
was going
How
to
did
die?
you know? Because of the cards. So
Now that's a very good
What about
question.
Bronwyn?
Logically speaking, you'd assume all three of us were in on it. Or none of us.
Okay.
Who had helped him put on his rappelling harness, performed the final check.
Lexi.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Yeah, tell me what you were up to last night.
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you? I didn't see.
No,
but you weren't in this
she,
room, were
She
you?
wasn't. So she wasn't, no.
Oh no.
Wait,
was
what?
I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since... for ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, sure you did.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I do that. It only seems to happen when there's a lot of bad energy floating around. Bronwyn says I just stand there and stare.
Bad energy.
I didn't catch you, not sleeping, did I?
Well, the fact that I was aware of you kind of
Even in the
indicates
moon's
that
low
that was the
gravity,
case.
you could feel
All
his
right,
stomach
we're going to
drop.
go to the chief.
What's going on, Violet? Is everything okay?
Well, chief.
No. Yes, I'm okay.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not okay.
What's the matter?
The new detective's acting strangely. I think I might be the killer.
That would... Oh, man, we could mess with him.
I don't feel safe.
We gotta be careful, because the game did warn us that if we get caught, things get blown up, so...
I think I might be the killer.
She's got memory problems anyway.
Have you stopped taking the pills? Look, just take the pills. Dr. Tanner said you'd start hearing and seeing things again. You're no good to me like that. Just take the goddamn pills.
What?
Off you go. I'm being subtle. I don't want to see you back here, okay? You got anything to report, give me a call. Any problems, talk to Danny. Danny, remember?
Oh.
Danny?
We just talked about this?
Yeah.
I said I'd post somebody this morning, and I did. Then I told you it was Danny. Take the pills, Violet. Take the pills.
Help him out.
Okay.
He desperately tried to dismiss
If
the
I visited
thought
the chief
and
again,
focus-
what would he do? Oh, he's gone. He's not even wanting to
The
see
sea
me.
here.
He's
just
off
more smooth
asking
black
people what they
surfaces
think
and-
about various
Hold on.
things.
There's some scratches here. Did I do that?
Let's go. Let's turn into Bronwyn.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
All right.
Blended above unknown heights.
Let's
Carefully produced his camera from the pouch
visit
on his...
Violet.
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
Yeah, you're not.
I hope we're not being too much trouble.
Yeah, you don't like me.
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota would be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone braver than that. Why would I run?
Yeah, why would I run?
You're prime suspect, aren't you? You look strong enough to strangle another woman. Even if you're innocent, a jury would probably convict you.
Okay.
Even if I'm innocent, you look strong enough to strangle another woman too.
Even
if I'm innocent.
Yeah.
My mind's not made up. I just don't understand why you'd broadcast your victim before you did it.
Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it?
Realised two things. It wasn't in his head.
Bron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
I kind of wanted to follow that up, but okay.
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
Yeah, what?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it?
Yeah, no, tell me about stopping it. Birmingham...
Stop it?
Yes, stop it. If it's a traveler killing things.
Traveler?
Yeah.
Bron, you're acting weird.
Uh-oh.
Are you still you?
Ooh.
Of course.
Well, stop freaking me out. It's not cool in this current climate.
Ah, interesting. All right, huh?
Declared mentally unfit. He had already
Interesting.
played
All right,
that-
Lexi.
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm okay.
I'm gonna say we're not okay.
Well, if you're worried, I should be worried. Why are you worried? Should I be worried?
Okay.
Are you worried?
Yeah, are you?
Only if you are. This could go on in circles for a while. Let's just keep cool and stay in our rooms.
Okay. Thanks.
It appeared the writing consisted of one word.
All right. Let's go. Yeah. Let's be Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain. Okay.
Oh, you know what? We forgot. We'll do that next. We did forget to go see the chief, but we can
They had all
do.
agreed how disturbing it was that
Violet is not here to see Rain.
curiosity was a concept to be closely listened.
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Yeah.
Onto what exactly?
The real reason we're here.
You know,
What we did last night. Our role in the murder.
I want to know more about the real reason we're here.
Sam's not a mind reader. At least I don't think so. Just try not to let anything slip.
Okay, so there is a real reason that they're here.
Heard
Okay,
now was
that's
the
good to know.
soft, familiar buzzing of a ceiling lamp. Dimitri,
Rain, I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Why are you worried about Bronwyn?
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill Dorota.
Yeah, let's roll the dice and say that.
That's not even funny, Rain. Bronwyn's the least murdery person we know. Okay, let's say she did do it. What possible reason could she have for killing Dorota?
Psychopathic tendencies? Crime of passion? Crime of passion? Psychopathic tendencies?
Let's see. Crime of passion, maybe.
Maybe. Maybe Bronwyn and Dorota were secretly lovers. And Bronwyn found out that Dorota was seeing someone else and killed her in a jealous fit of rage. Or maybe that's just another one of your twisted late night fantasies, in which case, leave me out of it.
Okay.
I can't see. I think I'm blind. The breathing became heavier, but there was no reply.
I'm busy. You gonna turn yourself in?
Yeah. No.
Then you're wasting my time.
Breathing suddenly
okay.
stopped and changed
Okay.
into a deeply unsettling guttural sound. Fear slowly starts to take hold of Dimitri.
All right, let's turn back into Braun.
Hi.
And then go see the
I'm
chief.
Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Let's go see the
He reached out
chief.
his hand, but no one was there.
Miss Castle, I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't kill Dorota.
You're a prime suspect, and your alibi is that you were in the guest house with another prime suspect at the time. It doesn't look good for you.
Have you got a problem with me?
Yeah.
Everyone has a problem with you, Bronwyn. I can arrest you for something right now. How does perverting the course of justice sound?
Man.
Kinky.
Oh, you are pushing me today, young lady.
Dimitri covered his ears to make it stop, but the nameless voices only grew more incessant, hounding him, compelling him to listen
All right,
until he understood the meanings of.
Let's go to the room. And Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh, I'm Lexi.
All right, we
Dr. Sheffield, come in, Dr. Sheffield.
Violet.
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave. The police want alibis from everyone for last night.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
Please don't ask us to leave.
There you go.
Have you been speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
If one of your crew did murder Dorota, you can't really stay here, can you?
All looked at him eagerly
We'll
as he
see.
climbed out of the hole.
Let's visit
What's
Braun.
up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
Yeah, I want to figure out your alibi.
worried about
yes,
alibi.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. You're just fine.
Okay.
Do you think Sam suspects?
Yeah, I want to say something vague and suspicious like that.
Maybe. But it'll be difficult to prove.
Ah, so he's just... But is it the thing that they're there for and not, the other?
About
not the murder.
Abuse or torture.
Right.
Bob.
Something's weird, isn't it? Ron seems strange today.
Is that because I visited and was all
How
weird?
are you?
Do you think Bronwyn might get falsely imprisoned? It happens all the time.
Okay, so you don't think she
You
did
looking
it?
to take over?
No. I'm just worried.
Okay.
The others in confusion. Ben and Dimitri. How did you know?
All right. That's been everybody. So we're gonna return to Sam. I'm Sam, and then we're going to go to the next chapter, which we have to do in a cab.
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet.
Yeah, that was the same
That's 6
conversation as
o'clock
before.
with Poe and Monroe.
Anyway, let's get into chapter 2, shall we? Wait, next chapter?
An hour later.
All right.
On the way over, Dimitri had listened to those recordings and couldn't
Visit
make out
the
anything out of
chief.
the ordinary.
Yeah.
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright?
Who's on your suspect? I mean,
Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
All right. What about Dorota's family?
Dorota's an only child. She lived with her mum and dad. Monday night was movie night, so they'd go and watch the 8 o'clock at the Odeon. Dorota would get the house to herself.
Okay.
They're devastated, naturally. They left town to stay with relatives. They didn't do it, Sam.
Okay.
Although, perhaps I should have made them stay.
Perhaps you should have, yeah. So what do we know?
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates.
That's what he told
Ron
me
and
too.
Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Dorota's boyfriend Oscar is in the clear as far as I'm concerned, but I'm still waiting to hear what he tells you.
Okay.
Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand.
I don't know about
That's
that,
it.
Chief.
I
Are you
do like to
simping,
invite Poe.
Chief?
Please tell me what you think
All right,
about
let's
this
go
one.
visit Oscar.
Who are you?
I'm a shape-shifting detective. I'm Sam. The Shaw has hired me to investigate the murder.
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a day, a whole day. It's typical of them.
Let's see. Did you see Dorota yesterday?
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, hanging out. I left at about 5.
Where were you at 9 p.m. last night?
Playing football. It was just 5-a-side. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
Okay. What can you tell me about Dorota's parents?
Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
How long were you dating Dorota?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. But we did care for each other.
Any idea who would do this to her, or was she doing it? Was she seeing anyone else? That one's more interesting to me.
No. Why?
Because Violet has called her slutty. Yes.
Violet Gallagher? What's it got to do with her? Bitch. Mind you, it's not exactly damning, coming from someone as frigid as her.
Frigid? Why frigid? Yeah, what?
She's all prim and proper with it. Oh, sorry, it's just... Why do people say things like that? You're not supposed to speak ill of the dead.
Is it possible the killer was hiding in Dorota's room?
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Yeah. Must be a big closet. Have you hidden in there before?
Not hidden. Well, she liked it. Liked me to watch.
What?
Not other guys. Just, she had these, voyeur fantasies.
Okay. I don't want to ask this, but then I have to, I think. I'm contractually obligated. Describe these for me.
She'd ask me to hide in the upstairs closet. And then she'd walk in, strip off, start touching herself.
Oh my.
She got upset if I came out before she'd finished. I'm sorry, is this helping with the investigation?
What else was in the closet besides R. Kelly?
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it.
Okay.
Not even as a joke.
Why? Huh?
It's quite dark and complex,
Okay,
Alex.
let's,
Really thank you for sharing this with us.
Thanks,
Now,
Oscar.
do you have any ideas what this might represent?
I guess I can turn into him now.
Closing of the eyes. I mean, that's...
Anything new from Violet? Why would someone kill Dorota? Why?
She flaunts herself. Her body.
Wow.
Had boudoir photographs taken. Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother.
Okay. Sounds like you know a lot about her. Yeah, what's that about?
Not really, just gossip. Apparently she went to have some portrait photos done and started stripping off. Weston's photographic. Zach Weston. He'll get himself into trouble one of these days.
Zach Weston. Okay. Why trouble? And why is that a close-up of your feet? Director, I'm on to you. Why trouble?
If you keep taking pictures of pretty girls in their underwear, somebody's going to get upset.
Fair. Do you think Oscar killed Dorota?
Vicar's son? No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
Oh, you know about... No, I know what she's saying. I can read social cues.
The
Different
masks
faces.
we wear.
Yeah.
I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know. Would you, Sam?
Depends. Have you ever attended an Atlas seminar? Tell me about Zach Weston.
Zach's the local photographer.
Okay.
You should go and talk to him, Sam.
I will.
You're good at talking.
I am. Apparently. Do you know where he is?
At Weston's photographic? Off the high road? It's late, but he's always there.
How do you know that?
I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
Atlas is for freaks and weirdos. I only go to the third eye. You know, good call. Good call. I think they're very different and very special group.
There could be animals.
Bronwyn. Do you know Dorota's boyfriend?
Yes, he came to see me. He wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking.
Okay. You contacted her spirit? Did he tell you anything about Dorota? I feel like I can get stuff out of him, so let's... Yeah, what did you do?
No, I wouldn't know how. I'm a tarot reader, not a medium.
Okay.
Maybe I should have pretended, though. Made up some fake message from her to give him some comfort.
I don't know, your alibi's pretty medium to me. Ho, ho, ho. Why didn't you make up a fake message? Nah, I'm not gonna ask that. We're just gonna leave it.
I don't actually believe in the spirit world. Well, not as you know it, anyway.
Okay. Lexi says she was in a room last night, not yours. Yeah, tell me about that one.
Oh, she gets easily confused.
What?
News of today.
Yeah, I often don't realize what room of my house I'm in. Like, I'm in my bathroom right now, actually, everybody. Let's see. Bronwyn, tell me the truth. Yeah.
Fine. Jeeve Dupont was breathing down her neck, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together.
So you made this whole thing
if
up.
These walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true.
So, if those rooms were not in fact separate rooms, then that would mean that we were in the same room. That's very metaphysical of you. Very existential. Why did you lie about your alibi?
To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie.
Okay. What? Well, she told us what she was doing. She found the vampire novel, and then... Okay, if Lexi... But then she said Lexi came in. Yeah, this is 3 Deep 5 me at this point. What were you doing in your room then?
I was logged into Tarotism. It's
What?
a phone reading service, and I get paid by the minute. Which, now that I'm saying it, it's not something I really should be bragging about.
Nothing more than a prison for your consciousness.
Tarot what?
Your wardens
Okay.
have long...
Sam, what can I do for you?
Will, how did you get Dorota's name from the tarot? That's something I want to know, because there's a redhead, a young redhead living in this house. So how did you get Dorota's name from that?
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
Oh, that's first we've heard about that. So the tarot didn't tell you, or a Ouija board. I'm gonna go Solid Snake here.
It's Lexi's thing. I don't personally go near them, but in this case, it did help.
But... Well, hang on a second. Lexi just said she has nothing to do with... She doesn't even believe in that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, couldn't you use the Ouija on its own?
No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time, it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi.
Sordid
I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
Sordid comment? Tell me more about the Ouija board.
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name.
Right.
It spelled out the rota.
Cool, got it. How does it work?
Just... This is going to sound weird. Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveler who died here.
Okay. Wait, time travel is real?
Yes. Well, not just time travel, time and space travel is also possible. If we accept the fact there are multiple realities, we must also accept there are others like us who found a way to travel between these realities.
Hey, this is getting into stuff that Dr. Decker is going to get into. Interesting. But also, I need to go step into my police call box that's in my room, and I'll be right back. Lexi mentioned you're here to do a job. I want to hear about that.
We're trying to save people.
It's... No, I don't want to say that. It's not working. No, tell me more. Say more. Oh, what? I wanted to say, where were you before August? Birmingham, right?
Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travelers is... Well, let's put a pin in this one, Sam.
Birmingham travelers? No. You can't just bring that up. Oh my gosh, traveler. Is this people coming over from other dimensions and they're like killing their other version and like living as them? Is this Jet Li the One? An underrated martial arts film? Let's see.
Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
I have a feeling Bronwyn's going to be okay with it.
She just had to do as she
Let's
was
talk
told.
to Lexi.
Hi, Sam. Back from more already?
Yep. Did you know Dorota's boyfriend?
No, I think Bronwyn met him, though.
Okay. Oh, well, wait. Bronwyn went in? What for?
You'd have to ask her, or him. It's not my place to say.
Oh, okay. Okay. Why did you lie about your alibi?
I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
That depends on why she... Okay, she's easily spooked, so I don't want to spook her too much. Just say that depends on why you lied.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. But there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was, though. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Okay, so hang on. That just confirmed what Bronwyn said. That she was on the phone, or on the computer, on whatever, Ouija something, TASM. Tell me about your Ouija board.
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works?
Yeah, I want to know. Yeah, let's hear it. I want to see if what Rain said and what you said is the same.
Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars in space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
Yeah, I'm hooked. Oh, I'm hooked on your every word.
Oh, you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name. Because in the spirit world, she was already dead.
Wow, that makes no sense. I'm gonna keep up the act here. Wow.
I know, mind-blowing.
Wow. How and why? Tell me about the Traveler.
Traveler? That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it?
You nerd, how do you know that? Rain told me all... No, he did! He mentioned it.
Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel?
Feels great.
Cheeky? Are you flirting with me?
Can I... No, I'm here professionally, no.
God, I'm such a bad judge of character. Just ignore me.
That's right, I am a professional. And leave.
Nightmares by Angela Atkins.
I am a professional,
Our ability
whatever
isn't
it is.
endless. It will run out at some point.
Really? What do you mean? My ability isn't endless. That's ominous. So I can become... Alright. Let's start by becoming our new guy.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Alright. Let's go around and
There
see who we can
simply was
see.
no-
Violet.
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
Why did you call Dorota slutty?
Yeah.
Oscar, I thought you knew
What?
about the pictures.
What pictures?
The ones where she's wearing very little. Does this not mean anything to you?
No? Yeah, they were for me.
We don't know what the origin of this is, but let's should we make Oscar the cuck or no? I am going to say no.
I'm sorry, Oscar. I really am. This is awful, coming from me, too. I don't know much more than that. Please don't take offense. By slutty, I meant playful.
No, you didn't.
I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. You didn't mean that. I'm leaving. I'm so
There was
offended.
Definitely.
Bronwyn. Bronwyn is not here.
Run.
Alright.
Everything-
Rain. Rain is not there.
The feeling in your gut when you know something.
Lexi, not there.
And you
They have
need
nothing to say.
Get the fuck out of Dodge
No.
before you get caught up in it was raging
hail a
in me, but
cab.
here I was.
Visit the
Unfair.
chief.
Oscar? What are you doing here?
I want to help.
I know. We've already talked about this. You said you'd get into Bronwyn Castle's room somehow and have a look around.
Why? How? Why? How?
How? I want to do that.
I don't know. Maybe ask if you can go around. Women like vulnerable men.
No, they don't.
Do they?
I don't know. Do I look like vulnerable men? Just
No.
do whatever you have to, Oscar. I've got to concentrate on some other leads. So, you can go now.
Oh, well,
I was
geez.
certain that it was a smell that would never let me sleep at night again.
All right, go to the room. Let's see. We'll take it from the top from here. Be the chief again. Maybe the maybe the chief would let us.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Let us go in. That might be something. Let's see.
Lowered myself to the ground.
Why is Sam still questioning me? Do I need to bring up Mr. Hedges again?
Wait, who?
Are you threatening me? Who is Mr. Hedges?
Exactly.
What?
What?
Mr. Hedges.
What?
The man you asked me to put up, who then, died.
And then what?
No, I want you to tell me.
With her back
Oh,
flat
no.
on the road.
Okay.
Face.
You have a recognizable knock, Chief DuPont. I'll remember not to answer next time.
Do you know Dorota's boyfriend?
I've met him once, yes.
Just the once? When did you meet him?
Yeah, when?
This morning.
What did you talk about?
The weather and some other things which I'm not at liberty to discuss. Feel free to ask him, though.
Okay, we'll ask him.
Squeezed my hand.
Okay, visit Rain. Rain is not there.
I'm going to call for help.
Lexi is not there. So let's go talk
I
to
tried
Oscar.
to stay calm as I pulled my phone from my pocket and dialed.
All right, we're gonna kill the radio, I think. All right, go hail a cab and visit Oscar.
Chief DuPont, there's been loads of people coming around asking questions. I don't even know half of them.
I want to go ask you questions.
Bronwyn is still prime suspect.
I know, I agree. Because she tipped you off. If I manage to get into her room, what am I looking for again?
Anything that ties her to the murder.
Yeah, not you're gonna break and enter. Yes, you are.
Okay. That sounds easier said than done, though.
Yeah, we're not gonna shut that off. Go ahead and
Did
break and
Dorota
enter.
collect coins?
I do want to ask him that because Dorota was found with a coin in her mouth. Did she collect coins? Yes.
Not that I know of. She collected thimbles.
Why?
She said she didn't need any. She had hard calluses on her fingers from all the cello.
Oh,
Have you
okay.
looked in
Oh,
Dorota's
that would make
bedroom?
sense, yeah, for celloing. Have you looked in Dorota's bedroom?
Did Dorota have any enemies?
Oh man, I'm kind of
Did
torn on
Dorota
this
have
one.
any enemies?
Did she have any enemies? That's me.
Maybe anyone else going for a Juilliard scholarship? But other than that, not really.
Okay. See you later. Let's go back to the guest house. And I don't. He wouldn't have a reason really to lie to Chief Jenks here. So yeah, let's go to be Violet now.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
All right, time to start asking people things. Bronwyn. Okay, bye. Rain.
I changed your sheets last night, and you weren't here.
That's impossible. I was in that room praying the entire time, and those sheets have definitely not been changed, I can assure you. Are you trying to frame me?
Okay, so he says he is praying. So far, he has no confirmed alibi. Lexi did confirm Bronwyn by saying that she was on that the whatever tarot tasm, like phantasm. All right, we'll visit Lexi. Oh, no, never mind. Can we talk to Oscar as Violet? No. Wait, is that a PlayStation 4 in the background? I think it is. All right, visit the chief.
Violet.
Sam knows about Mr. Hedges.
Yes. Tell me more about Mr. Hedges. I have such a lot to know about Hedges.
I'll handle it, Violet. Just get back to the guest house. Unless something else you need?
Okay. Visit the guest house again. And then that does look like a cozy place. I would stay there. Go to my room and I guess be Bronwyn now?
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Alright, leave. And Violet.
I'm truly sorry about Dorota.
He looks so suspicious of me.
I didn't really know her.
Oh, really?
I saw her pictures in the newspaper.
That's not the only
Can't
pictures you
remember
saw.
what for right now.
I didn't see you here last night.
What are you implying?
It's just suspicious.
Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I don't want to push.
Sorry. All this talk of the dead makes me very anxious.
I bet. Okay. Alright, Rain. I'm gonna give you permission to talk to...
You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
There you go.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check.
Well, I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then I guess I'm sure.
Alright, then we can come back in
What
a
did
minute.
you tell the police you were doing last night?
I told them the truth, that I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading?
Now that's interesting. Somebody who he doesn't really have much of a reason to lie to, he's sticking to the story of prayer. So the only person right now who has a weird alibi is Lexi, I'd say. But I'm still considering. Alright. When should we do another reading? The police think... Well, yeah, yes, they do.
Another reading?
I mean, don't they? Yes. Duh.
You already told us. 8 o'clock. Ron, are you okay?
No, I'm not. Alright, visit Lexi.
Bron, I'm so glad you're here. We need to talk.
Cool.
Is something wrong?
No one can hear us, right? I mean, I'm assuming this room isn't bugged, although knowing Violet, there's probably cameras everywhere.
Why?
You think Violet's a voyeur?
Probably. I don't know. She has that look about her, don't you think? Like she knows something she's not letting on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameras hidden in the wardrobe.
Ooh.
What have you got to hide?
Yeah.
Nothing. Though I'd rather she didn't see me dancing around in my underwear. I only do that for people I love.
Okay.
Do you love me?
No. Say that.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Ah.
Anyway, we need to talk about our alibi.
Yeah.
What about our alibi?
Yeah, what about it?
I know you said it would be better if we said we were together.
Mm-hmm.
But lying about your alibi, that's pretty serious. Are you sure it was a good idea?
We should do whatever it takes.
I wish I could say something more than just that, but whatever.
You're acting like we've got something to hide. Ron, is there something you're not telling me? Why'd you ask me to lie? Were you really in your room all night?
Yes. No.
I'm gonna seed some suspicion.
Where were you? Ron, don't mess me around. You're scaring me.
I'm just kidding. I was here all night.
Yeah.
I was at Dorota's house.
I'm gonna say that and just see how she reacts.
No. No, you weren't. I don't know why you're saying that, but I know Bronwyn Castle and she's no murderer. Just drop the act.
Okay. I just wanted to know how she'd react to me saying that. Alright. Interesting. So let's go back to the room. And let's become... Actually, I want to become Sam again, and then go talk to Rain again, so he can tell me everything. Rain, spill it, buddy. I wonder if visiting anybody else yields anything. No? Nothing from Violet. Anything from Bronwyn? Hey! Tell me about the Ouija board, yeah. Director, don't think I haven't noticed all the feet shots you're getting. You're on notice, buddy. You're on notice. Disgusting.
It's Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work. Through energy.
Okay. Energy. What metaphysical energy?
Everything is energy. You, me, that chair. If you focus hard enough on something, you attract energy, like an electrical current that connects A to B and lights up a bulb.
Okay. I'm leaving. I'm done with that conversation. Rain. Time to just spill it, buddy. Buddy, spill it! Maybe it's the next hour or whatever he's gonna spill it. Anything to say, Lexi? Nope. Okay. Go back to my room, and we're gonna become Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
Okay. And Violet?
Rain, can I help?
About last night.
Yeah.
Was there a problem?
My tap was dripping, but I fixed it. Where were you?
Oh, yeah.
Dripping? Maybe I was in my bedroom.
Maybe.
That's out of bounds to you.
Yeah, I know. Makes sense. That makes sense. Why'd you have to explain that? Like, yeah, apparently if you stay at a place, you can just go visit the bedroom of the person who owns the place, too. For free. Bronwyn.
Don't forget the group reading, Ray. By which I mean, if you see Lexi, tell her not to forget the group reading.
What's the plan?
We still don't know what we're dealing with. There's every chance that it could just be a normal human murder.
What if it's not a
Yeah.
normal human murder?
Ooh, thinking of a supernatural twist.
Then we have to assume that it's some kind of traveler.
Okay.
Like in Birmingham? A traveller from where?
How about that?
From where? From when? We don't even know if it is a traveler yet.
So it's...
Let's just get the group reading done. Maybe then we'll have some answers.
Okay. Gotcha. Got it. Alright, and... Lexi.
What do you think of Sam?
Oh, I'll totally hit that. Apart from the whole investigating Bronwyn for murder thing, of course. But that's a minor flaw. I can work around it.
I hear...
No, he does not.
Don't tell anyone, though. This is strictly between you and me.
Oh. Don't tell anybody? Okay. Let's go visit Oscar. Oh, Oscar's not around. You're too good for Rain, huh? What about the Chief? The Chief is also too good for Rain. Alright. Alright, go back to the room, and I guess we're gonna become Lexi to round this out.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Alright, leave. Violet. No Violet. Alright. Bronwyn again.
Dorota had a boyfriend.
Oscar, the guy I met this morning?
We had that
The one I
confirmed.
told you about. Yes.
Okay.
What did he want?
Answers. Reassurance. Forgiveness.
Forgiveness?
Do you think he killed her?
Forgiveness for what?
Not considering what he asked me to do.
And what was that? What did he ask you to do? Okay, let's talk to Rain.
I feel sad for Oscar.
Bronwyn said to stay away from him and the family. We're drawing too much attention to ourselves. We won't be able to finish our job.
Job?
Are you wearing a wire? You know why we're here. Don't make me say it.
Say it.
Yeah, say it.
No. Stop being silly.
Alright, fine. Hail Kim. Let's visit Oscar. No! Oscar, where are you at? Are you off playing, Oh, he's not, because he owns a PlayStation, so there's no games. Visit the Chief. No, nothing? Okay. Visit the guest house again. Okay, return to Sam. So do I cab my way into the next...
It's
chapter?
7
Okay,
o'clock,
there we go.
and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stick with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Okay. Next chapter. And, we can visit Zach now. But let's instead... I really want to get some answers out of Rain. So let's go see Rain. Spill it, Rain. So Birmingham.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
Its thing?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3.
Why did the Traveller want 3 victims?
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Ooh, like redheads? Tell me about the Travelers.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us.
Oh.
They come from other worlds.
Demons. They come from other worlds. Yeah, tell me about that one.
Kind of, yeah.
Is it that thing you were telling me about
Quantum
earlier?
Physics is real, didn't you know?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
There are many universes.
Okay.
In technical terms, a traveler is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one.
Yep. Travelers can inhabit us?
Yes, disturbingly.
That's
it's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
That sounds crazy. In simple terms?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
Okay. So you think the murderer is a traveler?
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Alright. So this could be a interdimensional demon possession murder. Cool. Just what I was hoping for. I mean, supernatural things. That's ridiculous, you know? Next you're going to tell me that there's a detective who can shapeshift into other people. Do you know Zach Weston?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention Dorota.
What about Dorota?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Oh no. Poor Oscar. Okay, that's interesting. Let's visit Violet. Do you think Zach Weston killed Dorota?
I have no idea, Sam. You should ask him about that.
You seem very, you keep asking me to talk to him. You don't know him at all? You don't really?
I'd rather hear if he thinks there's something between us.
Is there something? Oh, that's why she's so mad! Because she is sweet on him, and he took, apparently, those pictures of Dorota. That's why she's mad. Okay. Is there
Just
something?
talk to him, Sam, then come and find me.
Is this normally what you would expect of a detective? To do the whole, do you like me, yes or no, while I'm investigating a murder? Because if so, I'm afraid that's not really my field of expertise, lady. Leave. Okay. What? Hello? Is this The Shining now? You're not real, are you? Okay, anyway, Bronwyn.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a John somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Okay. Oh, okay. Lexi, let's see, are you?
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
Okay. So you are both working. That is confirmed. Good to know. Bronwyn, Rain. We already talked to Rain, right? Do you have nothing new to say to me? Yep, okay. Alright, hail a cab, and let's go talk to Oscar again. Hey, buddy. Do you know Zach Weston? Who, yeah, probably not gonna be a big fan of his?
No? Who's that?
He took photos of Dorota. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna get provocative on him.
Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her. Were they sleeping together?
I'll be honest, I don't know.
You can tell me if she was. I don't care.
You don't?
Look, I mean, if you're going around asking all these questions, if you find out anything like that, I'd want you to tell me.
Of course. I can't discuss the case. Well, I'm a private detective, so I can be like, yeah, sure, buddy, I'll tell you.
Thanks, Sam. Don't let me mourn if I shouldn't.
Oof, that's... Did Dorota show you those photos?
Who what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
No, I mean, like, professional photos. Can I see them? No. Professional.
I get it now. That's why you were asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit.
And maybe you should. That's right. Don't be a cuck. Visit Zach. Let's meet this mysterious Zach.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Are you Zach Weston?
Yes. What do you want?
The Shaws hired me. Yes. We'll say that.
The Shaws? Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy?
You've never met Dorota?
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names.
You're not, are you?
Wait. Dorota, I remember now.
Okay. You photographed Dorota?
For the August Chronicle. She won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Did she come to the studio?
No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better
Oh,
with
really?
these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
So you know where she lived?
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
About your sat-nav? You mean your GPS? Speak English, buddy. Was that the only time you met Dorota? Yeah, tell me about that one.
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there.
Okay.
As you can see.
Okay, yep.
There's photos here.
So she...
Cello.
So she did get...
Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair.
Okay.
Oh, legs wrapped around.
Hey.
Another one here. Ooh, hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I see?
What do you see?
Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. I mean... did you take any other pictures? Because we've heard conflicting stories about this.
What do you mean?
Violet told me. You know what I mean. No, Violet told me.
Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead.
Okay.
You've heard of boudoir photography?
Yes.
Dorota saw my boudoir set and asked me to take some shots. It's all very tasteful. A lot of women have them done as gifts for their husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends, I suppose.
Who did Dorota get them for?
She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume.
Didn't say. Okay. Okay. Is this like a Twin Peaks thing? Anyway, you're friends with Violet Gallagher?
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
How well? Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
So you're sleeping with her?
I'm sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
Okay. Anyway, Rain says that you've met?
Rain. Yes, the Tower Reader. Delightful fella, but I couldn't offer him anything. He asked if he could do readings for my customers while they waited. Can't have that really, it's retail ambush.
Did he do a reading for you?
He offered, but I declined. There's no such thing as fate, detective. If there was, you could stop investigating right now. If you're supposed to find a killer, you will. Why put in the effort?
Ooh. Where were you last night?
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Alone. Can anyone confirm that?
Only the roof rats.
Can I talk to the roof rats? Anyway, I'll see you later. Weirdo.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update.
Oh,
Police
wow.
investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion.
I don't know.
Ms. Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know. And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then. Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork. That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now. I think you're supposed to tell me that. If he was taking photos of Dorota, maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Rain met Zach already, chatting for work. Zach told Rain Dorota would be alone last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other photo sessions with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling us. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Do we really have to? vulgar, yes. I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it. He thinks he's irresistible to women. No.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Okay, so, oh yeah, sorry, I had accidentally tapped this and I was muted for a bit, I guess. Alright, so that's interesting. That's interesting that, let's talk to, let's see, Lexi's not going to be available. It still says Ginny's. Why is it? Why do all the rooms say Ginny's? That's weird. Go, let's see. Visit Oscar as the chief?
Chief?
Did you get into her room yet?
Did Dorota have any online friends?
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any club? Go to any clubs or groups?
Do you have access to her email?
No, she didn't email much. She checked the messages on her phone. What is it you're looking for?
Anything that helps solve the murder.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, leave. Alright, Zach.
Hello. I know you. You're the police chief.
Yep.
I understand that you knew Dorota Shaw.
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
That's alright.
Was that the first time you met her?
As far as I know. I meet a lot of people through work.
Okay.
Some are more memorable than others.
And she was memorable.
I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me.
Okay. When was this?
A few weeks ago.
What type of photos do you take?
For the paper. Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens. Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas.
Boudoir photography?
Sometimes, if that's what the client wants. Are you asking for yourself, or...?
It's for the case. Don't be facetious.
Yeah.
I'm deadly serious. Most of my clients are female, but I wouldn't like to assume.
Most. Anyway. Visit... Nobody. Let's go back to the room, and let's see. Violet.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Alright, leave. Can I go visit Violet as Violet? I really wish I could. Bronwyn's still gone. Right. What about Rain? Because Rain is not doing anything. He still doesn't want to talk to me, huh? That's... Okay. Hail a cab, maybe? Because Lexi's not going to be... Let's see Oscar. Nope. Now, going to Zach, we want to do that in a minute. But the chief's not available. All right, let's go talk to Zach.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
Did you hear about Dorota?
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity?
What about this one?
Were you sleeping with her?
Yeah.
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
No.
That's not what I heard.
This again. I told you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous women in my studio all the time, but you're special. Not because you won't take off your clothes, I'm expecting that at some point. It's just, you're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake, You're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
Yeah.
I came over last night, but you weren't here.
Yeah.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
So, okay. It kind of goes in line with what we found out before. All right, let's do some more shape shifting. And let's be Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Interesting that Bronwyn and Lexi are not options right now, which makes sense. But anyway, Violet.
You have a lovely guest house.
It is quaint, isn't it? It's all my parents had when they died. We're literally sitting in my inheritance.
How did your parents die?
Father died first. Heart attack. They found him in the freezer when Mother died.
What?
She had a pulmonary embolism. I didn't really talk to them much.
In the freezer?
Freezer?
Yeah.
Yes. She kept him in the chest freezer because she didn't want to be alone.
What?
Stored him perfectly. Still use it today.
That's not horribly creepy. Oh, wow. What in the world? Yeah, okay, Bronwyn and Lexi aren't going to be available, right? Just for, yeah, completion's sake. All right, Cabby, let's visit the Chief. Chief is not available. Let's visit Oscar. Oscar's not available. Now, Zach, we could maybe get something out of.
Rain! I'm surprised to see you here. I take it you know about Dorota already. All that stuff we talked about yesterday, that's strictly between you and me.
What
stuff?
That's the spirit. Now, I think it's best if we don't get caught speaking to each other. Overcautious, I'm sure, but I think it's for the best nonetheless. Maybe we can get together for a lad's night out after this is all blown over. Yeah?
Oh.
Okay.
Great. Well, I'll see you soon.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. Go to the room, and let's become Mr. Zach here.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Okay. Let's definitely go visit Violet.
Zach! What are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see
Oh,
me?
why?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
Oh, so he's saying that to everybody.
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
Yeah.
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like that.
People like what? Is that why you killed her? People like what?
Yeah, that's it.
Homewreckers. Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota.
Are you happy Dorota's dead?
Yeah, you kind of sound like it.
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself at me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her mad by saying something like that.
Don't play games with me, Zach. You know how insecure I get.
Okay. Bronwyn and Lexi are still gonna be gone, right? What about Rain?
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
I'm glad. Good call out. How about Oscar? Ooh, we can go have ourselves a
Oscar.
confrontation with
Is there
Zach.
anything else I can do?
Right. Let's see. Leave. Visit Violets. No Violets. Okay. Visit Bronwyn is out. Can we talk to Rain? No, that would be kind of nice, but hail a cab, visit the chief.
Sensing the thing with Bronwyn went badly.
Why did you put me up to it?
I need all hands on deck. You're a hand. At least I thought you were.
Nothing.
Never mind.
Nothing happened.
At least you tried.
Okay. What thing?
Is there anything else I can do?
No, you've done enough. I'll keep up my end of the bargain. Make those speeding tickets go away, though.
Oh.
Technically, you'd have more points than a hedgehog if I kept them. And if I do catch you speeding in August again, Oscar, instant ban. Capiche?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Visit Zach. What? We can't have the big confrontation? Aw, man. That's lame. I was hoping. So, wait, was I supposed to visit Bronwyn as Oscar? I don't know. Okay, let's return to Sam and then we'll go to the next chapter. Hail a cab. And next chapter.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update.
Kind of weird that you have to listen to this twice.
21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation.
Okay, it's interesting to me that... I mean, Zach is very suspicious, and as Rain said, he's pretty creepy, but I don't know if that's overt or what. I know it randomizes who the killer is every time you start a new game, so it's hard for me to really say. But yeah, we'll see. We want to look more into Zach. We want to look more into Oscar seems mostly clear. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Back up to it. Next chapter.
Sam, I've got news. We've done a reading.
So 5 of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Another murder.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine.
But
this happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all 3 again?
1 in 474,552.
Okay.
I know. I get asked a lot.
And?
Better for 10 of Swords.
There you go.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
Oh, from Paul and Monroe. Yeah. Who we played a little bit of their game last time, or a long time ago now. We can visit Ellis now, so that's new. But let's start with our guest house folks first. Let's see. Oh, talking to a creepy girl.
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
Okay. That's not good.
What's your name?
I'm the boogeyman. Sam.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Yes.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that.
Ooh.
Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
Sophia mentioned aliens.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Is that why you're taking pills?
I was seeing and hearing things that weren't there. That's why I'm taking pills.
I mean, that is what Jenks said earlier, too. Why have you told anyone else? Have you told anyone else about this?
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont.
Okay, that tracks.
Just Chief Dupont.
Okay, that tracks.
And now you, apparently.
That's right. So, do you think you were abducted last night?
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Did anyone else see you last night?
No. Not even the moon.
Not even the moon? What? The chief said you'd tell me about the abduction. Let's wait till the chief is actually... We can, like, turn into the chief and then say that. Do you know Ellis Monroe?
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Yeah. Have you ever met her?
Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. Don't remember now.
Okay. But we'll talk to her about that in a minute. Bronwyn. Tell me about Ellis Monroe.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though.
What's the connection between Ellis and Dorota?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They're both redheads. Yeah, they both know the killer. I only know that... I wouldn't know that from playing this game, but I know that from playing the Dark Knights.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
No, she is. Rain said you knew about rights.
A little bit. What did you want to know?
What is a right?
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony.
Hey, as an American, I can tell you about a couple rights, like the right to bear arms. Alright, coming of age, or how do you know about travelers? How do you know about travelers?
We've all known about them for hundreds of years. We just know them by different names. Demons, skinwalkers, Jack the Ripper. They're all travelers.
Oh, really? Will there be 3 this time?
3 attempts? Yes, that's likely. But 3 victims? That's up to you, Sam. No pressure.
Oh, great. Oh, Dorota had a coin in her mouth. No, I am not going to mention that. No. Do you know Zach Weston?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Yes.
Nine of Cups. This is a very positive card. Is Zach a suspect? Something feels wrong. He's too smug, too self-congratulating, like he's got away with something.
I agree.
I don't like this, Sam. I don't like this one bit at all.
Mm-hmm. I need your help.
Yes, of course. Anything.
Keep an eye on Violet for me.
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you?
That's what I need to know. Well, I was going to say, I think she's in danger because she is also a redhead.
Leave it with me. I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
All right. Dorota had it. We're not going to mention the coin in the mouth thing. That is an ace in the hole that I don't want this group finding out about. All right. Bronwyn. So let's visit Rain. Do you know Ellis Monroe?
Yes. I met her at the radio station.
Oh, you met her. Why were you at the radio station?
I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free.
Tell me more about Birmingham.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other.
Oh, yikes.
We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
Why? What happened to him? Yeah, I want to know about that.
The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon.
Okay.
We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveler.
Okay. So the traveler can possess people. So the added wrinkle is that many of these people could just have been possessed by an otherworldly creature, right?
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Well, tell me more about... Do you... Oh, no. Do you really want to help? Okay.
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
Okay. I have a few options. Find out what you can from the Ouija board. Find out what you can from Zach Weston. Yes!
Who's that?
He's a photographer in town.
Is he a suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
Good. Good. Alright. Maybe that's good. I don't know. I might be being a bit, reckless. Let's talk to the chief.
Sam, do me a favor. Go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
Violet is talking about aliens.
What do you know about it?
Maybe it's why she's taking pills?
It's probably a bit more nuanced than that, but maybe.
Okay. All right, what do we know, Chief?
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Rain's confirmed he met Ellis at the radio station. Picking his next victim, maybe? Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Anything? Okay. Thanks, Chief. Let's go visit Oscar, who is contemplating his life choices for buying a PlayStation. Zach, do you know Ellis Monroe?
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
Do you have photos of her?
I always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
That's very creepy. Alright. Ellis. Hello.
You must be Sam.
Yeah? I am.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Did you know Dorota?
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks.
Wait, so are you telling me the Chief found out that that a Ouija board said that you were going to be killed, and he called you up and is like, by the way, I have intel that you are going to be killed? Like, what? How did you meet her?
We met at the gala.
Okay.
I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
Okay. What happened after the show?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Okay. So Oscar is an ultra cuck at this point. Like, man, dude, you should probably just leave town and change your name at this point. Like, what on earth? But you know she had a boyfriend, right?
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Okay.
I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know.
So that's the explanation for that weird
It
thing?
worked.
Okay, so when we got that from Oscar, we think the murderer watched her in the same way.
The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it
He's
has
in there
to be
with
Oscar.
R. Kelly.
He's the only one it could be.
Oscar was playing football last night.
That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
Do you know why she owned a wedding dress?
It was her mom's. She was saving in case she ever got married.
Okay. Tell me, do you know Zach Weston?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
What do you think about him? Yeah.
He's fine. He keeps asking me to pose for him, you know, without any clothes on.
Yeah, he seems
I
the type.
always say no.
Okay, tell me about Poe.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already.
I know, 'cause I played
we've
the
been
game.
partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Okay. Partners or friends?
Can't we be both, Sam? Poe's his
Mhm.
radio name. He's actually John Poe. He's on air now, but you can come back at 8:30 if you want to see him.
Oh, okay. So this is the radio station? Where were you last night?
On air. We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
I keep your funny. Okay, you and Dorota. Yeah,
this
what?
is just between us, right?
Yes, that's the only answer.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam.
You don't?
Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me.
That's bizarre.
I get lonely.
I also noticed
But-
you're an American.
Dorota was my friend,
Okay.
and I liked making her happy.
Okay. This game's interesting. Yeah, it is. I think so too. You have no friends? What's wrong with you, you loser?
Poe and Dorota. People I say hi to. I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends.
Not friends.
I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants.
No. Any idea who might want to hurt you?
No. Sorry.
Yeah.
I did have a strange dream last night, though. I was a Hollywood actress, and there were hundreds of magazines and newspapers all piling up on the red carpet, and they all had my picture on the front cover. But the red carpet wasn't carpet. It was a pool of blood.
Oh, I was about to say, was it
And
blood?
it seeped through all the pages.
And bits of
And I
sick.
woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
Oh, am I a dream interpreter now? It means you hit a deep sleep phase. Just be real literal about it. It means you're anxious about something. Yeah, time out. Poe and Monroe, the spinoff, it was a weird game. The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, which we'll get to probably next time, is also extremely weird. It means you're anxious about something. We're going to interpret it.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now.
You're anxious about becoming anxious.
Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death.
Maybe it was. Mm-hmm.
Or mine.
Or yours. Who knows? Who can say? What do you want me to do? Yeah, I will protect you. Nah, what do you want me to do?
Just don't hurt me.
Why would
Or
I
let
do
me
that?
get hurt.
Why would I do that? I'm just a shape-shifting detective. All right, bye. All right. Ta!
Sam, you forgot your phone.
Have you looked through my phone? Do you know I'm a Fey alien thing? Gosh. This is supposed to be a chill detective game, not a jump scare game. Let's see. So we visited Ellis. Anything from... Zach's not there, right? No, he is. Okay. But we already talked to him. So Now it's time to do some shape shifting.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Okay, voice in my head. Let's see. Oh, I can be Ellis now, but let's be the chief.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
That's right, I am. All right. Violet.
Claude.
Bye. Okay, I have nothing to say to you, I guess. Bronwyn.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
So the chief just buys this?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Oh, vote of confidence for Sam, that cool guy. By the way, I've heard Sam is a really cool fellow and everybody likes him. I wish I was more like Sam. Visit Rain. Oh, Rain's not here. Lexi? No. Hail a cab. Visit Oscar.
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
I bet you did.
Is it about the boudoir photos?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry.
I'm just in shock. All the time. How could she be so different? I just can't process it all.
Mm-hmm. What did you want to
Am I
ask?
still a suspect?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Good. Listen, I think I might get out of this place soon. I need some space.
Okay. Are you gonna leave? I mean, that's fine. I think the football thing pretty intensely makes it to where it wasn't you. What about Zach? Hello, Zach. If that is your real name. No, it is. Ellis.
Chief DuPont. Thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking you're safe.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down?
Well, I let Dorota down.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Last year.
Wait.
With Dennis.
Dennis.
Remember?
Dennis?
Yes, Dennis. The stalker who broke into Radio August chloroformed me, tied me up, after stripping me down to my underwear. I told you about him 4, 5, 6 times, and you never did anything.
Oh.
Chief DuPont, yes. I'm scared.
Okay. That escalated quickly. Huh. Well, go to the room and let's do Violet.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
I still don't have like a concrete, like somebody who I'm like all in on suspecting, which bothers me. Part of the problem, I think, is that I don't like know who. I don't know if Bronwyn and Lexi having a problem with their story is actually a problem or not. Alright, so Violet can't talk to anybody here. Okay, can't visit the chief. Chief is not chiefing. Oscar? No. What about Zach?
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of Dorota.
Yeah, you showed it to me before. I mean, when I was somebody else.
I don't want to see pictures of your conquests.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
A girl.
Wait, what do you see?
What do you see?
Yeah, I asked you this question before, and you said it was an attractive woman. What are you going to say to Violet?
Just my mind playing tricks, I guess.
Wait, you see?
Sometimes when I drink enough, when I'm alone enough, I can...
What?
Step into them.
Wait, what? You can what?
Step into them.
It's like a hologram. The pictures become 3-dimensional and I can move around inside them. Like virtual reality, but real. The picture comes alive when I'm inside it. Things move around. They talk.
They talk? Really?
They talk.
What do they say?
What?
In this one, it's just a rota. So I'm in her living room. She says that she should have been nicer to me. And I should make her be nice.
Really?
You're insane.
No, we're not going to say that.
That's why I want a picture of you. So I can get inside it.
Okay. Yeah, you're a weird dude, Zach. See, I'm not immediately dismissing that because I know that Dr. Decker and this take place in the same universe, and Dr. Decker gets really weird, so let's visit Ellis. Ellis is not around. Okay. Let's see. Go to your room. And Bronwyn.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Leave. Violet.
Do you believe Tara can predict things now?
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
Ooh, I'm gonna say that.
Oh, I suppose it has a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Why only 50-50? That's an odd number. Rain, we can't say anything to Rain. What about Lexi?
Bron, what are we gonna do about Ellis?
What would you do about Ellis?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's think. What have we tried before?
The few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them? Killing them? Restraining them?
Killing them.
That was an accident.
Oh!
And it worked. But we lost a real person too. We need to get them to leave, not kill them and the host.
Okay. Alright. Well, no, we gotta do some Bronwyn talking. So let's visit the chief. No chief. Okay. Let's visit Oscar. No Oscar. Let's visit Zach. No Zach. Can we talk to Ellis? Oh yeah, we can.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house?
Wait, what?
Get out now before I call the police!
Oh, really? Oh. Weird. Yeah, so they killed somebody at some point. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, go to my room. Be Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain. Okay. Who is Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter. At that age where she overshares.
Is she real?
Is she a ghost?
Yeah.
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
Yeah. That whole... when someone's like, hey, I saw this kid running around, my general instinct isn't, oh, you saw her, did you? But, yeah, anyway. Bronwyn.
What is it, Ray?
I have a plan.
You do? Enlighten me.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us. Maybe Ellis should stay with Chief Dupont.
Yeah, let's do a stay with us.
With our track record. If she gets killed anywhere near us, we'll be sent to jail, whether we did it or not.
That's cold.
Yeah.
I'm just being practical. Ellis's fate is in our hands. Ours isn't.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone?
So, Ellis Monroe.
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
Okay.
Really? Well, what's Sam going to do?
Yeah, what do you think Sam's going to do about this?
I believe Sam is going to save
That
Ellis.
handsome, powerful man.
According to the Ouija, this could play out in a lot of different ways, but mostly saving Ellis.
Okay.
Ellis could run.
What other ways?
Ellis could die. Ellis could be saved. Mistaken identity. Someone else dies. There's a lot of noise coming from the beyond, but it's not just a load of voices saying Ellis will die. Sam's got this.
I'm glad you have a vote of confidence, because Sam is great. Let's see, visit the chief. The chief is not around. Visit Oscar. What about Ellis?
Haven't you done enough predicting my death?
Huh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
No, wait a minute. Why did she kick Bronwyn out of the
Have you
house?
made a decision about the show?
Why did she kick Bronwyn out of the house and not Rain? Is Bronwyn... Ooh, interesting. Made a decision about the show.
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I scare off your listeners?
They don't want to hear talk of death and darkness. Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
I said you were going to die?
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil. And you said it was... What was the word you used? My challenge. That
She
I
did meet
needed
the
to
entire
die
group.
so I could
She
be
didn't,
free
yeah.
from my chains. I know you said it doesn't mean a literal death, but maybe it does.
Okay. Alright. So Ellis is... Okay. Literal death. Weird. Bronwyn is starting to move up to my... up on my suspect list. I don't know about you guys, but, yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, let's do some Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh, I'm Lexi.
Okay. Visit button. Nothing. Okay. Simple enough. Bronwyn.
Lexicorn, how thin are these walls?
What do you mean the walls are thin?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board.
Huh.
Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story.
Really?
What did you hear?
Yeah.
Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not?
I'm gonna stick around until you're sick of the sight of me, alright? I'm not in any danger. Ellis is in danger. Sam's in danger.
Okay. Why do you know for sure you're not in any danger? Yeah, Bronwyn, I'm very suspicious of you. Hello, Ray. 1,000 yards
Our
stare.
job is so stressful.
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we do it? Why don't we just quit?
Let's say, why do we do
Why
it?
do we do it?
For me, it's a common decency thing. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Did you know the Earth was overrun by transdimensional evil? Want to help fix it? Sure.
Transdimensional evil?
I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens. They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we are. What are our chances of victory? Minuscule. But if we don't fight at all, 0.
I gotcha. Alright, leave. Yeah, Sam's in danger? That's a little bit shocking and concerning. Let's visit Chief. Right now. Oscar? Zach?
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota's.
Yeah.
Dorota. I'm sorry about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Dorota told me things about you. Can I come in?
Yeah.
It's a bit late, but I think I could spare a few minutes.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Lexi.
Why?
Lexi. I like it. It's got an edge.
Okay.
Dorota says she knew you. You're dating Violet, aren't you?
Yeah, ask him.
No, we're just friends.
Oh, rough.
That's not what you told Sam. That's not what
So,
Violet thinks.
let's say that's not what Violet thinks. so that she knows that there's no connection to Sam.
Violet doesn't always see things clearly. It's fine. I know how to handle her.
Oh, my.
Doesn't see what clearly? What do you mean, handle her?
Yeah.
I know how to talk to her. She's a sweetheart when you get to know her.
Dorota says
I'm gonna say,
I know what you did to Dorota.
That's a bluff.
I didn't do anything to Dorota.
Oh.
You killed her.
Say you killed her or you...
You seduced her.
Let's do that one, because it sounds like that's kind of what...
You make it sound so sordid. Dorota didn't do anything she didn't want to.
Okay.
Dorota says she knew you.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
No. Sure.
No.
No, thanks.
Yes, sure. Hang on. While you're gone, can I look at anything? Wait, Crystal Skull? What? It's been a million times diamond triple distilled.
Here, I've only got vodka. You're old enough to drink, right?
Of course. Does it matter? Of course.
Let's see, does it matter? I want to see how he reacts to that. Okay.
I like you already.
Yeah, you weirdo. Leave. Okay, bye. Thanks for the drink. Ellis isn't here. She kicked Bronwyn out of the house. That's so weird to me. Okay, go to my room and Zach, Oscar. So let's do Ellis next, because I guess she's next in line.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Okay. Visit Violet. Nope. This is the first time we've been Ellis, so I'm interested to see what we get out of this. Brownman's not there. Rain. Lexi. I'm curious if there's gonna goof anything up that I was Lexi and went to go visit, and I also asked Lexi to go visit Zach. We'll see. Who's it, the chief? Nobody wants to talk to Ellis. What about Oscar? No. I guess Zach? So there's literally no reason to be Ellis this chat. Okay, that's weird. Go to my room and let's be Zach.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Mm-hmm. All right. There we go.
I think I need to
I
talk.
think we should break up. No, I don't want to get her that angry.
I need to talk about Ellis Monroe.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing?
Wait, what have you
heard?
The tarot readers have predicted that she's the next victim. Do you think we should do something?
Like what? Kill her?
Want to fool around?
Is that really all
That's the only
you
thing I
think
could
about?
ask.
Starting to look like August has a serial killer targeting redheads. Look at my hair, Zach. Does this look red to you?
Yeah. Can I answer that? All right. It does? Is that meant to be a... Okay. Yes. Yes, it does. All right. So Lexi's not... So can Zach do anything else? Violet, I'm not very suspicious of. She hasn't done anything that has really raised my suspicion yet. The chief, nobody with the chief. Oscar, what? Ellis?
Zach,
There we go.
what are you doing here?
Okay.
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
That's the only thing I can say.
Good to know. I'm not one of them, though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Oh.
Pose for me. Let's sleep together. Pose for me.
Yeah, the whole weird, like,
Pose
camera
for me.
thing.
Zach, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Just,
No, we're not gonna go full creep mode on Zach, but that's interesting. Huh. So, his whole like picture changing thing. That's weird. Let's go.
I'm
Oscar.
Is there anything else I can do?
Is there? Let's see. Violet. I think we're nearing the end of this bit. I know this is a very short game, so we might be near like the end of the game itself, and which sucks because the only person I'm really leaning toward being the guilty party is Bronwyn. Maybe I messed up like finding out things.
Oscar, good. You got my message.
Okay. You do?
Got some things to show you.
Really?
What have you got?
What have you got?
Does this mean anything to you?
He said it! He said the thing! He said the thing! They did it. He really is Jenks. Yes. Yeah, put on that hat, you magnificent man. Yeah, that's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Monroe.
He's doing the whole thing. Alice Monroe.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
And if I do this?
What are you doing? Yeah, you figured that out too, did you?
Anything?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
That'll be all.
What?
You can go now.
What? Jenks? What are you doing? What are you doing? What about Zach? No? I still can't go fight Zach? What was that? No! Chief, you're gone! Why would you do that? Oh, you weirdo. What about Ellis?
I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Can you explain what exactly...
Have you seen Dorota?
Yeah, what's this about?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you... Is it really? Tell me.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
Sounds like Dorota was not the greatest in any way.
That's so kind of you. Giving me closure. I have so many loose ends. And not much time.
Yeah, okay. So many loose ends. So... I can't remember if Poe and Monroe can be, like, from the... Like, if they're one of the potential killers or not. I think it listed out, like, who could potentially be one of the killers in a playthrough, but I don't remember for sure. Alright, I think it's time to turn back into Sam. We'll do just a quick round to make sure that we got everything. And, let's see. Violet, anything more to say to me? Chief said you'd tell me about the abduction. Okay, fine.
I don't really want to.
Tell me.
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. A cold tap.
Ah, so it does drip.
Drip.
That's the most important part about all this.
And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
A month ago. First time.
It's happened 5 times.
Ooh.
Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. Eye tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal.
Okay, okay. Do you actually disappear?
As far as I know, I've gone.
Okay. I really need details about the... Yeah, I really need to know about this.
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners.
Oh.
Being experimented on.
Right. Experimented on.
They rearrange us like decorations. Suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
I see. All right. She seems like a red herring every time I play. Oh, okay. Visit Bronwyn. Yeah, Violet doesn't seem... Let's see. Dorota had a coin in her mouth, but no, we're not going to ask that. That is our ace in the hole. Anything else to ask Rand? You did a reading for Alice Monroe.
She asked for a sample reading to show what I could do.
Mm-hmm. Did you predict any danger?
It's easy to see now, with the benefit of hindsight. Three of Swords, the Devil, death. I mean, any tarot reader will tell you that death hardly ever means real physical death. But given what we've learned...
Yeah, okay. Visit Rain and Lexi. Hello, Lexi, again. Nothing to say? Okay. Chief, all right, Chief, we got it.
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Okay. I want to keep investigating for now, because we want to talk to the Chief. Hello, Chief. What happened with Dennis and Ellis?
Never heard them together before. Rhymes, doesn't it?
We don't have time. What happened?
Ellis visited me a few times, saying she had a stalker. You know, hid behind bins, took photos from his car, frequented the same supermarket she did. I didn't really think anything of it. She's a small-town celeb, he's a small-town celeb stalker. But I did learn one thing.
What did you learn?
There's no such thing as a small stalker. His flat was a shrine to Ellis, and he'd somehow decided that sacrificing her would summon a demon.
A demon?
Bidding. By the time I got to Radio August, it was all over.
She was dead? But Ellis wasn't dead. He'd summoned a demon?
Yes, Sam. He'd summoned a demon.
Oh, he's doing the horns!
No, I arrived too late, but fortunately Poe was there to save her. He hit Dennis over the head with something and set Ellis free. I've got it written up in a report somewhere, but it's one of those cases I try to keep quiet. That's out of respect for August's tourism, not covering up my own incompetence.
Oh, sure. He's dead. I love it. Yes. Visit Oscar. So Oscar's gone. Zach? Hello, Zach again. Nothing to say? Ellis, anything new to say? No? Okay. Alright, I guess we're going to the next chapter then. It was definitely worth
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August.
Oh, that was great. I love it. So Jenks is I don't think he's a possible suspect either. But yeah, Bronwyn is definitely my prime suspect at this point. I think we're pretty close to the end at this point, so I'm going to try to... Unless anything significant changes, I'm going to point the finger at Bronwyn. And then, yeah, we'll see. All right.
And Monroe.
Okay. I think we're going to get to talk to Mr. Poe next. Let's go to the next chapter. Yep, we can visit Poe. I don't want to go back to the guest house and do a few things, though. Let's start with...
No. It's you.
She's in line to become the prime suspect, yes. Have you seen Zach lately?
No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up.
You have. Important news.
Yes. If he ever shows up.
Oh, are you asking me to go turn into him? Because I can. Leave. Okay. What? Why do you have scissors? That's suspicious. Why would anyone ever carry scissors? Right? Anybody carry scissors is automatically suspicious. Whose room is she going into? Okay. Bronwyn.
Sorry,
okay?
Sam, what can I do for you?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I always cry around this time of night.
Why?
What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Lexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
Well, what if you're the one doing the killing? I'm here. Things have already changed because I'm a shape-shifting detective.
Maybe. If we could just save one person, Sam. Alice. We need to save her. We need to.
All right. Did you keep an eye on Violet?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's definitely got a monkey on her back.
How do you mean?
I saw her get changed. She's got all these scars on her back in the shape of a monkey. Like they've been burned into her. What the hell happened to her, Sam?
What? Anything else?
Yes. I managed to sneak a look at her laptop.
Oh, good.
She's been Googling Alice Munro.
Oh. Really? All right. Anyway, Bronwyn next. No, wait. My mind, Rain. How do you catch a traveler?
Honestly, you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them. Continuously trying to stop them ruining lives.
Can you kill them?
Yes, but it kills the vessel too.
Did you do that before?
You could have a traveler inside you right now, and if I killed you, you'd both be dead.
Ever killed one?
I'm not sure.
Am I a traveler? Alright, leave. Lexi. Hello. What happened with Zach?
It was weird. Zach thought he'd already met me.
Oh,
Why would
I
that
did
be,
bring that
Sam?
up. It sounds like he was confused.
That's what I thought, although I'm sure he said my name. Anyway, I did find out one thing.
What's that?
He has a massive collection of books about serial killers. What's that about?
What is that? What can you tell me about Poe?
He's off the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help.
Well, they have two. Okay,
Great.
the only thing I can do
Let me
is
just draw
say,
3
okay.
cards for you.
Aren't I supposed to ask a question?
This is just a general reading. You don't need a question. Okay. Oh, the Two of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to? Maybe someone you've met recently? The Lovers. I did not expect that. It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing, if you want it to be. And finally, the Knight of Cups. This card is about pursuing your heart's desire. I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel.
Oh, okay.
Wow, what an interesting reading. Does it mean anything to you?
It means I should ask you out on a date. No, that means nothing to me.
Sorry, I guess my intuition must be on the fritz tonight.
Leave. Nope, it doesn't mean anything. I am a stone cold, true cell chameleon man. Alright. Go talk to the chief
I've got
again.
some heavy rain news.
Ha! Heavy rain news. What have you got on rain?
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy.
Ha!
But he does have a criminal record.
Oh, he does? What did he do?
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist.
Oh.
Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts.
Ooh. When was this?
About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam.
Got
You're
it.
going to ask him about this. Could be a flight risk. And you know,
Okay.
there's a good chance he could be the killer.
Okay.
Door's behind you.
You just want me to leave? What do we know? Okay, bye.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Oh, alright. Bye. Are you just gonna let me sit in your house? Well, he knows I won't steal his PlayStation because there's no games. But let's talk to Ellis again. Bye. Okay, visit Poe.
You're the detective. Monroe just called.
Yes.
This is madness.
No,
Who
this
was
is
that?
the Shapeshifting Detective! Are you and Monroe close?
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things.
Are you romantically?
Heavens, no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins.
Okay.
Monroe and I are good friends. That's all.
Anybody hate Monroe?
Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea.
Poe and Monroe?
Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about.
What's the Free Radio Project? I definitely did not stack this deck. Yes, uh-huh.
Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
The guest? Yeah. How can she afford free radios?
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them. In exchange for free advertising, of course.
Yes, of course. Did you know Dorota Shaw?
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger?
A tarot... It's hard to even say this with a straight face. A tarot reading predicted it.
Tarot? Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
What gentleman? Hang on.
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think...
Oh, Rain. Okay. Tell me about August.
You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
No, tell me history. I don't care. No, tell me more.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town.
Wait, what?
But that's not what really happened.
I'm not sure I can. No, what really happened?
It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one.
Ah. Nice story. Now, go on.
They slaughtered everyone.
Ooh.
Men, women, and children. All dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
So everyone is just, that's exactly what I was thinking. Everyone's descended from pirates?
Yes. August was built on the blood of innocents. Kind of puts Dorota's murder into perspective, doesn't it?
I don't think she was much of an innocent, though. Tell me about Dennis.
Dennis Piper, or Victor, as he's now known. An over-affectionate fan that read one too many Lovecraft novels. Tried to sacrifice Alice, would you believe? Lucky I was here to save her.
Lucky or plan? Victor, yeah, what about that?
Yes. Dennis became Victor and moved to Sweden under the witness protection scheme. That's a whole other story I don't know about.
Witness
On that
protection?
note,
What?
I should
Witness
probably
protection?
get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned.
Okay.
Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10
Okay.
o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
Alright. But we're not done yet. We're going to keep investigating. Because I know for a fact that we need to... Let's see.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
Really? Oh, we know about them? I actually want to go right to Zach and find out what Violet wants to tell him.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Okay. And Violet, tell me what you want to say.
Zach, the game is up. I think you should leave town.
What?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio. You were at Dorota's.
Yeah, what? I'm saying I was at the studio. We'll say that.
No, you weren't. That detective's not stupid. DuPont might be, but not Sam. They'll put two and two together.
And then what?
And then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
You were spying on me.
Ooh, this is a new wrinkle. So, she does remember where she was last night. She was following Zach and she was covering for Zach.
I followed you there, then back to the studio. You lied to the police.
Oh.
You lied to me. I'm done with you.
Ah,
We're finished.
okay.
Don't come back here again.
Alright. Alright. So, that's Major. Is Zach the bad guy? Yeah, Zach, I think, is now number 1. Uh-huh. That's really suspicious. Alright, go to... Let's see, Halo Cab. Can visiting anybody... Ellis doesn't have any... What about Poe? No. Okay. That's major. Yep. I think... I highly suspect him now. Let's see. Hey, I got an achievement saying...
and this is your August update. August update.
Oh. That's odd because when you were Violet, you told Zach you came by the studio and he wasn't there, but even then he swore he was. Unless I'm remembering right. He did say that, yeah. He said, well, no wonder because I tried calling you and then you didn't answer. So he's maintaining that he was at his studio. And Violet followed him. And he now realizes that, I guess.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
I've just moved in next door.
John.
It's not a very good time at the moment, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Really? Anything I can help with?
No, not really.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it just immediately got kicked out. Okay. That's kind of funny. Hmm. Okay, is there not a lot of potential for old Poe here? Let's see, go to your room. Oh, let's see, the chief? No? Surely Ellis, right? You can at least talk to her.
John. I'm gonna be fine.
Okay. Okay. That's all you gotta say? Alright, we'll go shapeshift into the chief again.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Visit Violet.
Did you get a call from my doctor?
Hmm?
Your doctor did call.
Did you tell her I was being compliant?
I said you were taking the pills.
Thank you, Claude. I won't forget that.
Okay.
You said you saw other heads when you were taken.
Yes. Other girls, younger than me. Nobody I recognized. They all had red hair.
Ah!
Do you think this place is nearby?
Maybe. If there's some kind of film studio or something.
Film studio?
The place didn't look like this place.
What did it look like?
My memories are vivid and clouded at the same time.
Oh, weird. Bronwyn? Okay. Yeah, this is crazy stuff. Hello, Rain.
Tell me about Hong Kong.
If you know about Hong Kong, then I don't have to tell you anything. It's all in that report that you've clearly read.
What does the name Lawrence Petrovsky mean to you?
Well done, Chief. You've discovered Rain is my stage name. Please try and save Ellis. She's the one in danger, and we've already had one dead body on your watch.
Okay. Yeah, Rain mostly just seems concerned, but... See, Lexi, anything for you?
I haven't asked you about Zach yet.
Until a few hours ago, I never heard of the guy. Creepy as fudge, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lexi. It's always a pleasure.
Anything for you, Chief?
Huh. Okay. Let's see. Cab and Zach. Got anything to say? Nope. What about Ellis? Nope. What about Poe?
Chief DuPont. Grave news indeed.
Will Ellis be safe with you here?
No. She wants me to keep broadcasting, which means I'll be booth-bound for most of the night.
Yeah.
She'd be safer at home, with someone protecting her.
Sure.
Can't I get someone else to handle the radio?
And murder Poe and Monroe? No, Chief DuPont. Alice couldn't take that. Not tonight. We did think of asking you to do a guest evening at some point, though, if you're interested.
No, I would love to.
Yeah.
Then I will pencil you in, Chief. It would be an
We're gonna
honor
get Jenks
and a
on the
privilege.
radio. Yeah.
Sorry, I must go back to the broadcast. The radio, she calls me like a siren, and she must be obeyed.
Okay. You can tone it down. So I want to get some more confirmation. Let's see. There's quite a few people we haven't been yet. So, Violet.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Unwin. Nope. Rain. Yeah, Violet can approach Zach. That's good. Nothing. Lexi's there, but nothing to say. Hey, Zach. Hello, Zach.
I followed you to Dorota's last night.
Are you insane?
Oh.
Why did you follow me, you stupid bitch?
Oh.
You killed Dorota.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
You shouldn't have said that. That could make me very angry. Unlike you, the guest house isn't impenetrable.
Oh. Okay, that basically confirms to me that he's the killer. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Who's it?
Violet, I'm actually a bit tied up at the moment. Well, in danger, actually.
Okay. And Poe? Nope. Okay, Zach's the killer. I'm all in on that now. Okay, he wasn't a red herring. He was like a double herring. A double-headed herring.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
I don't even feel like unless there's any like massive revelations, I think I feel pretty comfortable getting him pointed to as the murderer. Let's see, Rain, anything we can say?
What can we do to help Ellis?
Haven't we done enough? Not many people get to know when they're going to die, let alone get the chance to avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
We've given Ellis a huge advantage.
So what should we do?
Honestly, I don't know. All three of us should stick together, though, so there's no confusion over our alibis this time.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
What are you doing now?
I don't want to lie about my alibi again, though. What should I do?
Log into Tarotism. Stay with me.
Stay with me.
Okay, this time we'll actually stay in the same room, though. And maybe we should try and hang out with Rain and Violet, too. Group alibi.
That's a good idea.
You're the best.
All right. Ah! Hug the camera. Nice. Okay. Hey, we can't visit the chief? No. Zach? No. Ellis? No. Poe? No. Alright, let's be Rain and talk to Poe. Rain? I wonder what Rain talked to Zach about.
Hello, I'm Rain.
I wonder, because, like, So, go down the list. Violet.
Why do you think the killer's chosen Ellis?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm a redhead. I suppose I should feel left out.
It's getting closer, isn't it?
What's getting closer?
The event. Whatever's going to happen to Ellis. I can feel it.
Do you think this John Pope is involved?
I doubt it. As far as I know, they're live on air a lot of the time, and not sure he could have nipped out, murdered Dorota, and made it back for the news at 10.
Yeah.
So it could be him then?
It could be anyone. It could be you, Ray.
Yeah? Yeah? That's true. Alright, let's see.
Hey.
Ouijaing?
How's the Ouija?
Full of annoying voices that aren't helping me.
Mm-hmm.
I've only just got back from the photographer's place, so I haven't had a chance to go at it yet.
Say anything about me?
I didn't ask yet about you. Do you think I should?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty, stay there and I'll think of a question. Okay, let's see. Oh dear. I asked it if you were still the same Rain I knew and loved.
Oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. Hail a cab. Visit the chief. Nope. Chief's only here to provide comic relief at this point. Zach? No. Okay. Ellis? No. And what about... Oh.
Rain, what an unexpected pleasure. Maybe you could help me with something.
What's that?
Sure.
When you were here yesterday, you don't recall seeing a small green velvet pouch anywhere, do you?
No.
No?
Well, keep your eyes peeled. The pouch contains Augustan gold coins, believed to have been part of Mary August's original hoard. I'm sorry you don't know the town's origin story, do you? Suffice to say, if you see them, please return them to me. They're in the pouch for a reason. If anyone comes into contact with them, bad things happen.
What bad things?
I have to be on air in a minute. Another time, maybe.
Oh, the gold coin in the mouth! I remember that! That was a thing! Oh, I think yeah. So, somebody got a hold of the coins, huh? And the coins are what...
I'm Lexi.
So
I'm Lexi.
I like that there's like mundane explanations and there's also supernatural explanations for these things. It's kind of interesting. Violet? Yeah.
Do you think you're...
Not that I know
Think you're a
of.
suspect?
Chief Dupont asks me for favors, so I think I'd know.
Did Zach kill Dorota?
I don't know. But something about him has certainly changed.
I think we know. I think we're pretty leaning toward that.
It's going to be soon.
Okay.
Whatever happens to Alice, it will be soon.
How do you know it's going to be soon?
I can sense it. Are you not picking anything up, Lex? There's a traveler nearby.
No. How do you know all this?
Mescaline, mainly. But I don't recommend you try it. Do you really want to hear this?
Yes. No. No.
What's that voice?
Yes.
Okay.
At uni, I read a book by Aldous Huxley called The Doors of Perception. He takes mescaline and basically trips his balls off.
Oh, great.
And the party girl I used to be thought, yay. My experience wasn't anything like his, though. People looked like tiny rainbow outlines. And I would notice that some of them would just appear from nowhere. Those ones, the ones from nowhere, I think they're the travelers. They kind of merge into one person and suddenly there's only one outline.
Okay.
That's what I see. But you, no drugs for you, young lady. Tea and nothing else, all right?
Okay. Let's talk to Rain.
So, aliens. Violet. What are we thinking, Lex?
Violet and aliens?
Hasn't Bron told you? Violet said she was abducted by aliens. But not your usual stick me on a slab, call me grey type aliens. Aliens that decorate.
Decorating aliens?
A traveler.
A traveler?
Exactly. I think it was using Violet for room planning. Apparently it wants a set of heads on the wall. Red heads, to be more specific.
If it's a traveler, why is it strangling people?
Well, it's a right, obviously. But the alien Violet's talking about probably isn't the same traveler. Perhaps this is something new we haven't discovered yet.
Okay.
Using humans as decor.
Ray, why do you pray for them?
Well, because right now, I can't think of anything else that would help.
Maybe try and get answers from the tarot?
The only tarot with real answers is Mercury, and Mercury asks the questions. So other than staring at it for the rest of the night, I'm out of ideas.
Okay. Let's see, the chief's probably not going to be there. The chief just kind of disappeared, man. Is it Ellis? Oh, nothing. Okay. I guess we'll be Ellis again.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Okay, anything to say? Nope. Is there anyone I can talk to as Ellis? Maybe not? What about Poe?
Al, I'm so sorry. You mean everything to me. I won't let you die.
I mean everything, huh? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. It's you who's shrouded in darkness, my love.
Oh.
El, we must finish what we started.
What's that?
Nope. What do you mean?
Us. Our love.
Huh?
I don't care what happens to me. I'm going to leave. I know I keep saying it.
Oh.
But this time, I really do mean it. Are you ready to spend the rest of your life with me, no matter its length?
What?
No.
No.
No? Oh. Sorry. Sorry, it's me. I overindulged. Emotional.
But interesting.
Forget what I said. Let's get through this. Let's get you safe.
Okay.
Oh. Why? And why are you telling me now?
You didn't know?
No.
Yeah, he
No,
didn't?
I didn't
Oh,
know.
okay.
You know how to pull at my heartstrings, don't you, Miss Monroe? But it doesn't change the way I feel about you today. I forgive you, El.
Okay.
I worship you, don't you see that?
Ah. What about Zach?
Alice, do you have the amethyst?
What?
What amethyst?
Poe's amethyst pendant? The one we have the buyer for?
Oh, is she stealing stuff from Poe?
Poe's pendant?
Like the gold coins? So he has them.
Okay, we're playing silly buggers now. Don't worry about it. My buyer will have found something by the time you pitch up with it anyway.
Okay, so the gold coin that was found in her mouth came from that collection. Yep, confirmed. So she's giving it to him. She's stealing stuff from him, giving it to him. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna go back to Sam. Yeah, I think Zach is absolutely 100% our killer. All these people are terrible. They're the worst, but, yeah. Interesting. Ah, okay. Hail a cab. Could I go back to Poe and tell him I know I'm onto you, buddy? You know Alice is selling your amethyst pendant?
Yes, I'm surprised she told you about that. How did that come up?
He knew about that? Over breakfast.
I see. There's a plethora of ways you could have protected your source, but instead you pretend you've been having breakfast with Alice. Maybe you should see a psychiatrist, Sam. I can recommend a good one.
Oh, really? Alright, Ellis, anything to say to you? You said Poe's a good friend.
I couldn't do this without him. He looks out for me. He's my best friend.
And just friends?
What do you know, Sam?
Poe says you've been romantic for 2 years.
It's true.
He never did say that, though.
A girl likes to keep her options open. What if someone new were to turn up in town and I realize that I like them more?
Cut the I like you too. No. Cut the act.
It's not an act. I have a sweet tooth. And I want to taste all the sweet things.
Okay. You delivered a radio to the guest house.
I delivered radios all over town.
Okay.
I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think... Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much.
Okay. Maybe she was jealous?
Maybe. I don't know why anyone would be threatened by me, though. I'm not interested in stealing anyone's man.
Apart from Poe.
I didn't steal Poe. He gave himself to me.
So Zach said you're selling the pendant.
It's not what it sounds like. Dorota lost her scholarship. She said it was an administrative error. She showed me the letter and everything.
Okay. Why wasn't that in the paper?
They tend not to report those kind of things, Sam.
Yes, I think it is a Dr. Decker reference. Which is weird because Poe is not in Dr. Decker. What's Dorota got to do?
The money was for her, Sam. So she could have her dream of being a cellist. I wanted her to have her dream. It doesn't matter now.
Does Poe know?
No. Not exactly. I told him I was in trouble with credit cards, and he offered to bail me out. I asked if I could have one of his artifacts. And of course he gave it to me.
One of his artifacts, okay. So the deal was Zach?
It's off. I said I'd pose for some photos, but that's it. I used
really?
to be a burlesque dancer, so I don't mind showing my body, but Zach's not getting a private show. Not now.
Okay. Let's go to the next chapter.
It's now 10 o'clock.
So
Here's
yeah,
your
I'm thinking we're just gonna point to Zach if this is the end, because I do feel like Zach is obviously the prime suspect. He is in line to become the prime suspect. Yes. Oh man, yeah, this has been pretty fun. It's interesting. It's a mystery. The random element makes it interesting too. Like I'm curious what other playthroughs are. Like if there's more clues. 'Cause that was a thing with Ripper. The one game I talked about is that it'll randomly pick, and if I remember right, it only really like at the end gives you evidence that it's somebody else. The game's pretty much the same up until the end. I don't know if this is like that or not. But anyway, here we go. Next chapter.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO on one of the nights that Violet went missing.
Maybe it was.
Would be normal right now. Anyway,
Probably.
Now you're here, it's time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you suggest we do with Ellis Monroe?
What do we do? And then tell her, I'll protect her. I'm going to be a tough guy.
Monroe's a local treasure around here, Sam. Don't let anything happen to her.
I'm a shapeshifting detective. It'll be fine. Ellis, I'm staying with you.
Sam, I'm not sure. Do you think you can stop someone from trying to kill me?
Yes, I'm gifted with certain powers.
I know you're just trying to make me feel better, but that's a weird thing to say. Maybe
No, it's
I'd
not.
be better off with one of Chief DuPont's officers.
No, sorry. You're safe with me.
I guess at least you've still got a sense of humor, even
You sure
when we're
do.
surrounded by death.
That's right. Maybe I'm
Perhaps that's a good trait to have.
surrounded by death. Let's see how things go. Oh. Oh, I think we're gonna get a jump scare. Oh, what was that? Huh? Wait, is that... Huh?
You're too late. She's gone.
She's gone. She left?
Yeah, I think so. No bag's packed though, and car's still on the drive, so she must have left in a hurry. I'll put out a list before her, check in with her parents. We'll find her. If she can be found.
Okay.
It's 11 o'clock. I'm Poe, and this is your August update.
Thanks for
Police
spoiling the
investigating
achievements.
murder
It
of
says,
21-year-old
you saved
Dorota
Ellis.
Shaw say they are getting closer to apprehending the killer. The death of Miss Shaw, who was found strangled at her home late last night, has sparked a massive police operation and caused alarm amongst August residents. Monroe has some personal business to attend to, but she sends you all her love and hopes to be back on the air tomorrow. And Monroe, if you can hear me, I'm sending my love out to you too. That's 11 o'clock with Poe.
All right, next chapter.
Sam, I have some bad news.
What is it?
We've done a group reading,
Again?
and it's you.
What? I'm the killer? I'm the next target?
I don't know, Sam. I don't know what to say. It's normally a death sentence, but with you, it might be different.
Why me?
I think you've interfered too much.
Probably.
That's why you're the next target.
Mm-hmm.
I've called Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him.
Yeah.
You should go, Sam. Be careful.
Okay. Nope. Got a little peck. Okay.
Sam, it's almost midnight.
Yeah.
You're still alive. This is a good thing.
Did you call the chief yet?
Attempted to kill you.
No,
yet.
you are the chief now.
You've given me a lot of evidence. Enough to arrest someone.
Yeah.
But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't, well, we've all got to sleep at some point.
Well, that's rough.
I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest?
No, I don't need no hints. We're going to Zach. Zach.
Zach, I don't trust him either. He's definitely creepy. I'll go and pick him up myself.
All
With
right.
all the information you've given me, I think it'll be enough. Maybe he'll confess too. That will help. Good luck, Sam. If you pick the wrong person, you're still in danger.
I sure am. Let's see what happens. Ooh, tense. That's a nice guest house. I would definitely stay there. Hello.
Sam, you asked for these earlier.
Wait, I did?
Make sure you get some sleep now.
Oh,
You'll need it.
I'm gonna stab somebody with it.
Night.
Good night. Okay.
I'm sorry. That was in bad taste. Bronwyn asked me to check that you're okay, and you seem to be.
Yeah.
Well done catching a killer, by the way. Well, hopefully you did.
Hopefully, yeah.
Scream if you need me.
Cool.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update. We don't normally have them at this time, but since there's a killer on the loose, I feel it's my duty to keep the radio station manned. I personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay inside. Remain vigilant. The light has faded, and so has my fortitude. I see things in shadows, behind doors and under desks. I hear the chattering of teeth and the glee of insects waiting to feed on me. The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last beats. I can't go on. I must to bed. Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
Next chapter. Let's see. Moment of truth. The end.
Hello, sleepyhead. I'm so glad to see you alive.
Did I win? Yeah.
Enjoy the journey, Sam. Don't think of things as ending. Something new is beginning.
Oh.
Zach is still locked up. He's being charged for murder. Travelers don't like being incarcerated. so they'll have jumped realities already. It's not something that a jury will believe. The shell they've left behind won't remember what they've done. And spend a life in prison. All we can do is try and stop the next one. Sam, come with us, please. We could really use someone like you and, well, just... will you?
Sure, yeah.
Really? Oh, Sam.
I don't think my employers are going to let me do that, but...
Let's finish packing and we can leave this afternoon. Sam, thank you. We're going to change lives, believe me.
Hey, sweet cheeks. You did good. Real good. You win. Alexi hug. Sam, I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that. Sam, I think I've fallen for you. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives.
Okay. That's a nice thing to say.
I see. Nice thing. Well,
that's the only option I had.
Nothing gained. Heart wants what it wants. Perhaps you should go for a while so I can have a little cry. I'll be okay though.
Okay. Bye.
Sam, you're safe.
Have you fallen for me too? Get away.
Christ.
Oh! Okay.
Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
No, we're not going to do that. Everybody is emotional today.
Yeah, I know. There's been a lot of death going around.
So this is it?
Look, however this pans out, I just wanted to say thank you. Chief DuPont was going to screw everything, but you kept it all together. The riot was stopped. But there's tens, if not hundreds, going on all the time, so we got to keep going. I don't know if Bron asked in the end, but I hope you're coming with us. I really do.
I didn't think you'd leave without saying goodbye. People do horrible things to people every day. I'm just glad that someone like you are around to save us. I mean, everyone needs a little saving from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Even me.
Happy to save you anytime.
Sam, you already did. That's why I'm here talking to you. And I won't forget it. Heroes don't always get on the news, but they always burn bright in the hearts of the people they save. You have an impact, Sam. Everyone does. They just forget. Keep saving people for me, you hear?
Okay.
Bye, Sam.
Sam, you did good. I thought you would. I mean, not that I've got a signed confession or anything. Yet. Apparently, they don't remember anything about the murders, but Bronwyn seems pretty convinced it's over. Well done. I hear you're leaving town with the tarot readers. That's a real big shame. You were starting to fit in here. But good luck to you. You're doing what many of us have died trying. Leaving August.
Ha! Thanks, Chief. Thanks, Jenks.
And I've stuck to my word. That problem you had, I buried it.
Okay.
The coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after.
Oh.
I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dried as I'd like them to be. You're a good person, Sam. At least that's definitely how it looks from the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Thank you for playing. Oh, was that it?
I am Dorota. I am 21 years old. I love playing cello, and I just been awarded a scholarship to Juilliard. I just love cello. I love all string instruments, but cello is rich and deep and soothing, at least to me. No, cello is my hobby, but my real passion is It's silly. It sounds silly. Well, I would like to build a time machine.
No.
I know. But it is possible. I think people make mistakes. They do things they regret and they say things they don't mean. I want to go back in time. I want to make better choices.
Ah.
You know why you're here, don't you?
No.
Because you did well.
Oh.
And you know what happens when you do well?
No.
Augmentation. Congratulations, Agent 3.13. Welcome to 3.14.
Oh, I'm Pi? Okay. I've been augmented? And maybe... Alright, enter the secret debriefing. What's that?
Debriefing 3204, Birmingham. Transmit. And we're ready. Are you human?
No.
Do you have feelings?
Yes.
Splendid. Do plants have feelings?
No.
Splendid. I've burned down a rainforest. Does that make you happy?
This is a Voight-Kampff test? No.
Splendid. I've killed a serial killer. Does that make you happy?
Yeah.
It's ready.
It is? Okay. It's ready, huh? You can now skip previously viewed scenes. Well, thank you. That's nice. So we could play it again at some point. But, alright, that's it. The Shapeshifting Detective. All done in one night. Alright, next time, I think we're going to jump right into the infectious madness of Dr. Decker. We can get that out of the way. And then there is a sequel coming out, I think this year even. So we'll see what's going on. Anyway, thanks for coming. We'll see you next time.